Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Nines. He's a bard and a cat.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Sorian Sul. She's a changeling and a druid.
I'm Greg. I play Lilith. Ralph is for a bug fighter.
Like, this wasn't supposed to be a thing.
Were you just, thinking for a long time about...
NPR.
Thinking about what?
I don't know. You had these pauses between it, and it just...
Your delivery was so
Pause.
dramatic.
Get it? Pause.
Yeah, because I'm a cat.
Yeah.
I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress. This week, we have a special announcement that I'm going to record after this and stitch in here. So, pause now. Hey there, Dungeoneers. It's Alexis, your trusty dungeon mistress. We're almost at our 50th episode, and we want to do something to celebrate that, pretty big event for us. We're proud to reach 50 episodes, and to celebrate that, we are giving away something big. On our 50th episode, we'll be starting a whole giveaway process. That week, we'll announce all the details of how to enter the giveaway. But this week, we wanted to show you what you can get. We're going to be giving away a 3-book set. And you can get this from us. And if you want it, optionally, we'd even be willing to sign it for you. So, stay tuned for details on the 50th episode and for a whole month after that on how you can win one of these. Thanks for watching, everyone. We love you. See you soon. Bye-bye. Wow, that was a great announcement, everyone. That was so good.
You can unpause.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Do we need to, grease the joint?
I just need to reset.
Oh, so we need to turn you off and then turn you back on again.
Yep.
Okay.
Where's your on button?
I guess we just won't play with Soria today.
All right, I'm back.
You know that episode where there was a trial in Starfleet, and this is a TNG episode, to determine if Data
And
was
they
indeed a
dramatically
sentient
shut
life.
him off.
Yeah, there's an off switch.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wait a minute.
Why?
First, why? And second, if that switch is there, it leads one to the assumption that every once in a while you just need to reboot the system to, clear the cache. It's like your router. Once a week, you should just reboot it. Does Data have that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So Data's just a router, basically.
Uh-huh.
No, everyone benefits from a good restart. That's why I hit people in the back of the head with a rock every week.
Do you use the same rock each week?
Oh, no. Just, rocks are one use only.
Oh,
Did we have any announcements?
Well, yeah, we just did one.
Oh, right. The one that we cut away.
Yeah, the one that we cut away to.
I remember that one
That
well.
was a good one.
That was my favorite announcement.
It was really great.
It was.
It was.
You were so good
exciting
in
and
it.
I
Interesting.
know. I was.
Are there any others?
Well, you can't top that one, so
Yeah.
why even bother?
there are some others.
But do we have some sort of continuing sponsor?
We do have a continuing sponsor, but before we talk about them, Nicole needs to talk about Patreon, and their continuing being a place where people can give us money.
Oh, that's a good thing to be.
Patreon is a place where people can continue to give us money. It's the best
Or
way.
start. You can
What?
start giving us
Or
money.
start.
Specifically us. Nobody else.
No, all Patreons go to us. No, you're very
Communist
distracting.
Patreon. Our contribution.
Patreon.com/Dice and Dungeons. It's the best way to support the show. We do stupid improvs that are dumber than this.
We do
even.
lots of announcements that take forever.
We'll run polls periodically. We have a Discord. There are different rewards for different tiers. You can get in the credits of this show, things like that. So check it out. Yeah. Patreon.com/Dice and Dungeons.
Will we have a level where they can give us an announcement to make?
No. I don't-
Probably
maybe,
not.
probably not.
Okay, well then don't expect that.
Don't expect the thing I just made
There's a
up.
problem with pre-recording things and then having like monthly payment
tiers. Yeah.
and it just gets complicated to manage.
So that's Patreon. I did good. Everyone else was bad at it.
Yep, good
I
enough.
think I did great.
Unless you're giving us money, then you were good at it.
Yeah. I meant the announcement, but
Me too.
oh, okay, yeah.
And
We'll go with that.
who's sponsoring us?
The same people who sponsor us every week. That's Geekified.
Tell me more.
Geekified is a tabletop gaming store in Vinton, Iowa that takes online and in-person orders for all of your tabletop role-playing game needs. So if you're thinking about picking up literally anything that you use dice with, they have it. Unless it's Yahtzee. I don't think they carry Yahtzee there.
They might, you never know.
And do you really use dice in Yahtzee?
That's all you use in Yahtzee.
Oh, then
You
do.
use a cup.
No, I play on hard mode.
But if you need anything for your tabletop gaming, whether it be Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, they do have Pokemon cards. They just had some posts in the Geekified Discord about some new Pokemon-related merch. So if you're looking for any of those, D&D stuff, or...
I think there's a new Magic set coming out in the near future.
Yeah, the last one was Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
Yeah,
I don't know the next one that's coming out.
I don't know either.
But it should, especially by the time this airs, it might even be out by the time this airs. We're a while ahead right now. But yeah, if you need anything for your tabletop gaming, head to geekifiediowa.com and pick it up online. Or if you're in the area around Vinton, head on over. I'm sure they'd love to see you.
It looks like it's the Streets of Capenna. New Capenna.
Streets of New Capenna. Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that setting.
Me either.
So,
But buy it from Geekified.
Yep.
Indeed. Support your local gaming store. Thank you, Geekified, for all that you've done for us. You've been a sponsor for quite a long time, and we appreciate everything you do. Anyway, that's it. That's the last of the announcements.
Now what?
Now, Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons.
What?
Why are you surprised?
I'm always surprised.
You are always surprised. The party finished their explorations of the city and went outside of the walls, back through the front gate, to check on the changelings that had been left outside a little more than a day ago. The changelings were fine. They'd set up an impromptu camp with what remained of the supplies from Brukelian's expedition. And the group made a large feast with their newfound friends, and for the first time in what felt like months, they finally had a long rest.
A real one, not one of those
Following
simulated
a
ones.
little bit of a pillow fight,
Yeah.
and certainly a delicious meal, that is where we rejoin.
It wasn't
Our
a little
heroes.
bit of a pillow fight.
It was an amazing pillow
It was
fight
the
that
biggest
I
pillow
won.
fight this island has ever seen.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So,
And we all chewed gum afterwards.
I'm
it was
gonna...
pretty good.
It's pretty good gum.
So it's the morning now, yes?
Yeah, it's the morning.
So I'm gonna-
Gloria, make me breakfast!
That's what I'm doing.
Do it faster!
I need you to start making some food for me.
Egg! roll.
Dexterity save. Oh no. 11. I dropped a couple.
Sure. Yeah.
You're using your magic knife. Tell
I'm just
everybody
gonna
you're
sit
using
back
your
here
magic
and
knife. I'm gonna
just let you go.
I'm gonna
This
do
is the
Fervent
best way
tech
to
learning.
do
Fervent tech studying.
Make some butter
while they're
too.
doing this.
Is butter considered a raw ingredient?
I mean, technically, no, but I'm just gonna allow it. I'll say, okay, so the name of the item is Knife of the Sioux. And
Like
that's
sous chef?
Like sous chef, which is French, and French cooking can't happen without butter. So I'm gonna have what I call the butter exception.
It's a butterception.
So I'm gonna carve out a little exception for butter. You can make butter.
How does it come out? Just hold your hand out.
Yeah.
I squeeze a bunch of butter
it's like
into
a
your
soft serve ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just making.
Okay, better. Would you like it? It's like the spray-on kind.
No.
So I push the top of it and just sprays butter in your hand.
Yeah. All right. So. What?
Now I'm just imagining just slapping someone with
So
a butter.
I'm gonna make a whole bunch of pancakes for everyone. Some fried eggs. Some fried bananas, because there's a lot of those around
we
here.
really haven't talked about food in a while. Just
No, we haven't.
I know.
It felt like some
Forever
part of our
without you.
show was just missing.
Yeah, we were like under a time crunch. People were gonna die. It was gonna be
No.
bad.
Ulseth had inserted in there that you were making a Ferven tech learning progress, something you guys haven't done in a while.
No,
So, what was the result on your die? I saw that you rolled one.
98.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Never
no
see a number
86.
like that again. It was almost 88.
9. Stir this batter.
why do I have to do it?
Because I'm busy cooking other things. You want breakfast, right?
Well, they want breakfast.
Then stir the batter.
I take my knife and I start stirring the batter.
Close enough.
It's
You
a
didn't give me very, very good instructions.
Nope.
no.
Well, I guess I'm helping assist cooking. Do I have to roll for that too?
No, you're just stirring some batter. It's fine. You don't actually need to
9. Separate those
make a check
eggs.
for that.
I put
Put 1 year. Put one.
No, separate the yolks and the whites.
But they came together! Like gum and packaging!
Chop the plantains and bananas.
Like, I start chopping. I don't know how to
I
make
hope.
chopping bananas funny.
I hold 2 pieces of bread up to either side of your head and say, "You're an idiot sandwich."
But you're an original!
I finish my fervent tech learning, come out of the tent and say, "You who are Zoria,
Yeah?
how is the breakfast cooking going?
It'd be faster if I didn't stop messing with 9s.
Would you like me to help?"
Yeah, chop these bananas, and I start throwing bananas.
I start waving my swords around.
Do you hit one of them?
Oh, no,
feel like you have to roll
do
for
need
that.
to make an attack roll for this. Please let it be a nat 20.
No, it's only a 19.
I love it. I love
Plus
it
6, 25.
because you
Banana chopping.
roll your best when it matters so little.
Have you been practicing?
Best.
I've been practicing doing this. waving my weapons
So you're
around.
doing
really
like the
effectively,
and like the bananas just hitting your face.
No, as I hit them, since I rolled so well,
Yeah.
and I get a plus 6 to my hit. It's 25.
So the bananas are flying at you. You're pureeing them, and then
I'm
the banana
slicing-
goo is going
I'm
all over.
slicing them into uniform slices about that thick. And not only that, but the momentum of the blades are stacking them neatly on plates.
Oh yes, that is how physics works.
That is how this is working.
So you should learn how to do that against people.
You want me to cut them up and put them on plates?
Maybe not the plates part.
Maybe if it helps you.
It's part of your process, I guess.
Here are your sliced bananas.
Thanks.
You're
I'm
welcome.
not gonna think about it
This
being people.
podcast just got real dark.
Here's your batter with eggshells in it.
Thanks. I separate the eggshells.
You told me to break them in there.
You are not very good at cooking. You are very
She's a terrible teacher.
you are very good at insulting, however. You are like the best insulter I have ever encountered.
And I'm gonna need both hands for this part. Hold this butter.
You have to pour it into my hand, remember? Why does it make that sound?
So that you knew.
You're the one who made the butter. Don't ask me.
Did you make?
Nines is jorts.
Yeah, we buttered nines. So I make enough pancakes for everyone.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna
And
question that. I'm not gonna try to figure out whether you have enough. You're good. Everyone has
These are
pancakes.
excellent pancakes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is maple syrup a raw ingredient?
I'll say yes.
Okay, then I grab my tap, I put it into my knife.
Can I have some?
Just pour some right into your hand there.
I'll wipe it on my pancakes.
Joseph, would you like fistful of syrup?
I hold my plate of pancakes out and you pour it onto the top of the pancakes.
Get it mostly on the hands.
Just a nice wide
Oh, yeah.
spreading of it.
Did you hit any of it on the plate?
I don't know. Well, then we roll for that. Got 8.
No.
So, why is everything sticky? So, also, what did you learn about Ferven tech?
I learned a great deal from this draconic book that you had translated.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense to me.
No, you would have to have completed the introductory brochure training first.
Can I pass that around?
I might have gotten bored and added in a section that doesn't have anything to do with Ferven tech, just so you're aware.
Okay, I will watch out for that.
All right.
You'll watch out for the part that shouldn't be in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to? I'm gonna talk to the changelings. What did you want to do anything while I do that?
Well, I'm going to examine this armature thing with the potion and
The
injectors.
Brukelian potion injector.
Yeah, to see if I can learn anything about whether it's Fervenish or not, and what its mechanism might be. So I do that while you're talking.
So, as you investigate this armature, you learn that some of the components are Ferven tech, but not all. Or at the very least, you only recognize some of these as Ferven tech. The injectors that you had seen Brukelian use in your fight, you're fairly certain they're not Ferven tech.
Might want to clean those, by the way, before you stab yourself.
I'm not going to stab myself.
The power source on this is a very small Ferven crystal. It's roughly the size of, well, your D20 is a pretty good measurement. It's very small. It has...
What does it taste
Really?
like?
Oh, I don't know.
Blue raspberry.
Are you gonna?
No, I got better judgment than that. So.
You're not gonna lick the Ferven
not.
crystal?
I'm not gonna lick the Ferven. Why do
Really?
you want me to do it? You keep telling me not to do stupid things.
I'm just really surprised that you're not going to look.
I'm just, yeah,
I put
you're
it
like
back in the
wearing like
armature.
fully protective gear, probably, while you're like this.
It'll give you a buzz.
It probably tastes like raspberries.
That's not a good thing.
Raspberries.
Raspberries.
Yeah. That one swirling, indistinguishable potion in the armature smelled like raspberries.
Oh, yeah.
It did.
And like decay or something like weird.
No, it was raspberries.
Weirder than
and,
raspberries?
It wasn't decay. It was something else. I think it was like peanut butter. Or something. Anyway, yes. The injectors are not Ferven because Ferven wouldn't have created something that just jabs into people like that. But I have a crystal that's
You do.
powering it. Is it still in good condition? Is it glowing?
It seems to be in fairly good shape, yeah.
It isn't turning dark or anything yet.
No, it looks like this crystal is either fairly little used, or perhaps has been recently obtained and had not been used before.
So fairly fresh. It was raspberries and graham crackers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything?
Do I learn
in
anything
particular?
more about this?
It's a fairly simple device.
Yeah. How are the vials triggered?
The vials are triggered. Each of them has a button. It's fairly large, and it's just right on the other side of it. So if you
Didn't
are,
we see Perkalion do like a...
yeah. So if you're thinking, here's the armature. Yeah, kind of running this. Most of the vials are from like here up. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's like 2 down here and 3 up here. And in front of each of them, there's a button. More of like a lever to depress. And if you press that down, you can see it activate an injector.
It's pretty crude.
It is fairly crude.
Crudely made, yeah.
There's a mix of fairly rare and advanced technology from Ferven, but also a fairly crude application of it.
Didn't it let you, like... I mean, it injects the potion, right? What
Yes.
was the advantages of it again? Didn't Farlina tell us?
Well, it injects the potions much more quickly than you could ever drink the potion. In game mechanic terms, this allows you to use any potion as a bonus action
Instead of a full action.
rather than a standard action.
Standard action.
And it also allows you to use these potions in environments like underwater,
Where you couldn't...
where you couldn't normally do that.
I mean, that's pretty useful.
Yeah, so the next time you are drowning, you should take this with you so that you can use
I mean, yeah. So someone should use it, right?
It's also fairly likely that there's some amount of pain involved in using this. You don't know how much, but the device is fairly crude. The injection needle fairly large, and it looks like this might hurt to use. Even with its, upsides, it still comes with a downside.
Yeah, so what does the fervent crystal seem to be powering?
It basically is powering a little pump that forces the liquid through.
Do they have any RGB?
Nine's asking the big questions.
Do you want there to be RGB?
Yes. Of course.
Okay. Roll percentile die, and tell me what you get.
92.
No RGB.
Also, if you get a loser gauntlet there.
Are you gonna use it also?
I will carry it with me. These potions may be useful. I do not know if I wish to inject them, though.
I don't know. I mean, it would say.
Do it, dude. Make you look really cool.
Yeah, you'd have this big, cool mechanical thing on your arm.
It would be great for character design. Get new token with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I should clarify that for sake of safety, there seems to only be one injector on there. There are 5 potions and then 1 injector.
Oh, I was picturing like 5 different.
No. This is to, I think, simplify the mechanisms.
Someone can just use a medicine check and just put a tube inside Olsef. That way he doesn't have to get stabbed every time.
Yeah, do you want me to intubate you?
So,
Okay.
thank you, though.
We'll do that another time.
We'll do it
Some
while
other
you're
time.
sleeping.
Yeah.
So I'll get you cast hold person on him.
All right.
I'll cast suggestion on him, and this will be a great simple process.
Excellent.
Everyone will be happy.
Everyone will be happy.
All right.
Who is everyone in this case?
Me and Zoria.
Yeah. I was gonna talk to changeling. Are there any changelings with who have like instruments for 9s?
Four
I mean, they-
nines? No.
I mean, it doesn't seem
Well-
like there's many changelings playing instruments. They didn't have instruments with them when they were
Right.
captured, and
Br-
Brukelian's crew didn't bring instruments along.
That's how you know they weren't a good crew.
Why don't you ask someone how the 9th works?
I point at someone.
Why are you pointing at me?
I need you. Come here.
Okay.
How does this thing work? I just crawl into your bag
Just clunk.
and I come out with a ninesophone.
I don't know.
Why don't you know you're changeling?
I don't know either.
Do a knowledge check on it.
I don't. I don't know.
Who does know? Tell me who knows.
I don't know. Ah!
You do knowledge check on who you know.
He just runs away.
Does anyone know how this thing works? I just start stomping around playing.
No one is responding to you.
I get uncomfortably close to the people who are ignoring me the most.
Okay. Make an obnoxious check.
What do I add to that? Performance?
Whatever you think would be best.
Intimidation. That is a 14 intimidate. As I march and stare directly into someone's soul.
They are ignoring you and continuing their conversation.
Wait a second.
uninterrupted.
This is an intimidation check. I have advantage on those.
Because of old Thumper.
And I rolled worse. So they're not intimidated at all.
Oh,
No, you think they might be talking about you?
But I can't hear them.
No, you can't.
Because the instrument's way too loud.
Yep, it is.
So I would.
So Nines is stomping around the camp. Ulseth is playing with needles. And what are you doing?
I wanted to look for one of the changeling, like, were they like priests? The ones who were actively with Brukelian in the city.
Yeah.
They were like priests, right? Basically.
Yeah, they were
something
essentially priests.
Sort of like that.
Elder figures.
Yeah, I want to find
There's-
them.
You don't have to look very hard. I mean, you're all together in a camp.
Sure.
So you go find them.
How,
People didn't disperse as someone is playing a ninesophone extremely loud and obnoxiously.
I think they might be used to worse.
how were the pancakes?
That's fair.
Oh, well, they were quite good. They were good, yes, thank you.
Are their hands covered in butter?
And syrup.
Like, I like to imagine, like, I had a condiments line, like butter and syrup, and I'm just may have accidentally stabbed someone in the hand.
People would hold their plates out, and you would just run it on their hands.
They go, oh,
Next!
great.
Yeah. Too bad you cannot go napkin.
What's your name?
My name is Ortho.
Ask if he has a tragic backstory.
No.
More tragic than the obvious.
No. So you were with Brukelian in the city, correct?
Unfortunately, yes, I was.
How can I ask how you were manipulating the Oratmal?
Focused concentration. There's a clarity you must have with your thoughts. To visualize what you are hoping to change an object into. So if you want, for example, a rock to be a piece of wood, you must visualize the piece of wood. You must visualize the rock becoming that piece of wood. And the more that you focus, and the more experience you have using an Oratmal, the easier it is.
Do you understand the magic or force, whatever it is, that's actually driving the Oratmal? Like, makes it work?
No. That knowledge was lost a long time ago. We understand how to use this, but we don't understand what allows it to happen. And as I'm sure you'll understand, we don't particularly ask for help in understanding. The knowledge of these devices tends to bring out the worst in people.
When we were in the city, there was multiple cases of things pointing towards some sort of probability magic. There was Jarella talked about it. And there was also a book that I had that was a bunch of math.
I suppose that's possible.
Do you think it might operate on that sort of method? Like where it's not transmuting, but rather...
You could be right. I don't know. Well, you have asked me if I understand how a device of pure mystery might work, and for all I know, it could be powered by the existence of another creature. It could be powered simply by the will of the user. It may operate off of apple fritters, for all I know.
Don't.
Did that catch my attention?
No. You are walking around playing the
Angrily
nines of
playing
phone.
the nines of phone.
Very loudly.
So you are
I invented this, by the
oblivious.
way.
Can you tell me anything about the myths of your clan?
The myths?
The histories.
There's not much to tell. We are aware of other clans having formed on Rissa. Those tales were passed down from when Jarella first made contact with us. We don't have any such stories. We were alone for a long time, until Jarella found us, and then introduced us to other clans. We thought that we were the only ones who made it through. And there weren't many. Only maybe 1,000 of us. And there were tens of thousands of us before the portal. We thought we were the luckiest ones. Maybe the only ones to make it through. That doesn't seem to be entirely accurate, of course. It looks like we were all scattered to one degree or another. We made a city. It was small. And then, throughout the ages, we were attacked. had to hide ourselves, sink slowly away from most of society. And then we've lived our lives largely in secret until, well, all of us, we went out on a trading expedition. We needed supplies and, well, our gracious hosts where we live, they protect us and do what they can to support us. And in turn, we try to help the community out in ways they couldn't otherwise do. The Orat Mall is quite powerful, of course. So we went out to get what we needed, because our hosts could not provide that for us.
Who are your hosts?
How familiar are you with the world and the countries on it?
I've lived in the world my whole life.
You took a whole class about it.
I'm sort of familiar with some of. I know the countries in this continent, and I've heard of the Navinian Empire. And then there's some countries that are weird about cake.
Is that all?
Yes. No, wait. There's also the islands that the captain's from.
Don't.
And Silcine. We knew a guy from Silcine.
It
What a
isn't-
weirdo.
I wonder what happened to that guy.
It is not unusual for our kind to not know much about the wider world. We live so sheltered. We coming from a place called Ivmar. We live among the Yanti there.
Oh, I met a Yanti.
They are surprisingly accepting. The community that we come from, we live semi-openly. Some of us more open than others. There's quite a beloved actor in the city. And of course, he takes almost all the roles, being able to fit whatever the director's vision for the character is. And the people quite love him. But there's a limit. We went out and we were captured.
Yeah, Brukelian captured all of you? How did that happen?
Well, the Kormerians are quite talented sailors. They're skilled at the sea, and they overtook our vessel. They disabled our ability to travel, shot our mast clean through, and then boarded our ship and took us prisoner.
Why were you on the sea?
Well, we needed medicine. There's a disease that seems to only affect the changelings. It doesn't seem to affect the Yanti. And we haven't been able to get the medicine. Not since, well, the Kormer Republic decided to close borders off to Lindring. The typical trade routes apparently bring the supplies from Glendrang farmers into Kormerian potion makers. And they make their way down to our islands. But with the supplies cut off, it interrupted the flow of the medicine. So we had to go north. Try to make our way to Glendring, get the ingredients ourselves, and see if we couldn't fabricate it on our own.
And you brought your Arat Mall with you?
It's a tactical risk. Although we live mostly openly, we didn't want to leave it behind without the elders. We decided that it would be safer if we moved it, lest someone try to take advantage of our weakened position. It's nearly impossible to attack a changeling village with their aura maul. It can be done if you act quickly, surprise them. But if you have a few moments to react, you can create a shield, an impenetrable one. Surround yourself with adamantine and move out underground. We thought maybe it would be best to keep it with us in case something happened.
Did Brucellian take you here directly, or did he take you somewhere else where he'd captured other changelings?
Oh, we were held for a while at his keep.
Ooh, free property.
Where was his keep?
I don't know. I'm sure somewhere in the Kormer Republic.
Were there other changelings there?
Yes, quite a few.
What clans were they from?
Every clan that we knew of.
Did he have other aura mauls? Or did he, I suppose?
He did. There are about a dozen in his possession. I suppose several fewer now.
How many did you have here?
We had ours, of course,
Right.
but he had also found one that,
In the city?
no, he said that it belonged to no clan that he knew, that he had dug it up on an excavation. I suppose it could have been from here.
Alright. So, as far as we know, no one else knows that he's dead other than the people on this island, right?
As far as we know.
Is his ship here still? How did he get here?
Yes, it's just down there. He points down a sort of steep, crisscrossing switchback path that goes from where you are now, the campsite, down to the shoreline. You see a ship down on the shoreline.
Hey, it's Oria!
Fancy. Free ship!
Free ship!
It's fairly fancy.
We should definitely check that ship out for, like, cool stuff.
You who are captain, who may not be named.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was cleaning up after the waffles.
They were
Pancakes.
Why were they so crispy?
We get first dibs on whatever's on the ship, but then you can have the ship. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds marvelous. I love it. By the way, could you get some more of that maple syrup? I've never had that.
Hold out your hands.
Oh yes, thank you very much. We have nothing like this where I come from. They make it from like a squeezed maple or something.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes, pretty much, yes.
Excellent.
You just hug a tree really hard.
For weeks and weeks in the spring.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a tree. Here I was thinking it was a small animal.
Oh
What?
no.
What? What kind of animal did you think a maple looked like?
I thought it was maybe a squirrel-like creature, maybe a bird.
What side did the syrup come out of in your mind?
Oh, I thought it was sort of like a boiled. You know how if you take like a chicken and you can take its carcass after you're done like making meat off and you make a chicken soup? I thought it might have been something like that.
So you thought it was stock
Yes.
from a squirrel?
Well, no, I know what a squirrel is. I thought a maple might be a bird or something. And then it just had this very sweet marrow once you boil it down enough.
It's a tree.
Oh,
Now let's go with your idea. There's a maple animal somewhere in this world that you squeeze syrup out.
It's the maple pig.
we don't have maples on the islands where I come from.
So,
We have nothing but, well, palm trees and some spruce.
Ortho,
We are going to find this maple bird. That is Nice's new mission.
I love that I threw this, like, here's a throwaway joke, and it just derailed
Something.
all of you.
Side quest unlocked. What?
Ortho,
Put that in your
Yeah.
quest log.
what does your clan think our homeland was? Because in the city, they seem to think that we came from some part of the Feywild.
Well, I don't think that makes all that much sense. Our world was destroyed, and the Feywild is a place.
I think they insinuated it was like the Feywild now is like a fragment of what it used to be.
Well, the city seems to have a lot more knowledge about our past than we do now. If that's what they think, very well could be merit to it.
All right. I think those are all my big questions. Do you have any cool humanoid shapes you want to swap? Do a changeling swap?
That's a good question. Are there like changeling conventions where they get together and they like
Yeah.
show each other off?
Actually, yes.
What's it called?
They,
ChangeCon?
Changeling Con, yeah.
No, we would have semi-annual, or I guess it was like every couple of years. All the clans would meet up in the north.
They'd get freaky with shapes.
Yeah, and talk about the histories and stuff. Play games.
But really, everyone just got together to get drunk.
Yeah. Pretty
It was
much.
basically, like a jamboree.
Yeah.
Once every 4 years, they'd get together and have a giant
Party.
party up north in the frozen wastelands.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's just a party.
Do you wanna trade like weird humanoid shapes that you know?
I don't know all that many. Have you ever seen an Aarakocra?
It's not on my list.
He shifts into a humanoid bird with absolutely beautiful plumage. It has sort of this iridescent pearl quality to some of the feathers. Lots of oranges and purples.
Very pretty.
They're almost like your colors.
Well, they can't hear you over the music I'm playing.
That's not
What?
music.
I can't hear you over the music you
do
were
you want to
playing.
see one of the weirder ones I've seen?
Oh, yes, of course.
All right, I'll turn into one of those weird cursed bird woman things that attacked us.
Ooh. Now, there's something to frighten children with.
Have fun.
If I ever need to terrify an opponent, I'll remember that form. Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't often get to trade experiences like this.
Well, I have a whole bunch of different shapes I've seen. So, anytime, just ask.
Thank you again.
Have you seen a human yet? They're really weird looking.
Yes, there are several around here.
Oh, is Reginald a human?
Yeah,
Oh.
Reginald is a human.
I thought Reginald was a dwarf.
Reginald's a human.
I stand by my statement.
Is he a pretty short human, though?
I mean, he's maybe a little on the short side. It's like 5'8".
Well, I have asked all the questions I thought of.
Have you asked Ortho what happened to Ferven?
No, why would I ask that?
Because I'm not around to ask it.
They live in Evmar, not for the Ferven Wilds. Ferven's name isn't even in that.
You don't know unless you ask.
You can ask.
I am playing the Nizophone.
I'm talking to.
I'm giving a performance, one they will never forget.
as hard as they try.
You are Ortho. What do you think happened to Ferven?
This is what a furball looks like.
I imagined so. I hadn't seen one until you, but now
Oh.
I have.
This is
Oh,
the
now you
only
can
one
turn
I've
into
seen,
one
I
of them.
think. So I don't know what the rest look like. If he looks weird for one or not.
Looks fine to me. You have a strange rapport with one another. I don't know who this
I do not
Ferven
believe
is.
we have rapport. Is that good or bad?
Is it with an A?
It is good.
Is that a Navinian word?
I believe so, yes.
Is what Nines is doing part of rapport?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
I don't know who Ferven is. Who is this Ferven?
Well, if you do not know who Ferven is, you would not know what happened to him.
I suppose there's certainly some logic there. I wish I could be of more help.
If Nines are not playing the Ninesophone, he would also ask you to relate your tragic backstory. But I do believe that you have told us much about it.
Pretty much all of it, yeah.
Generally speaking, yes. My tragic backstory is that I am here now.
Any embarrassing childhood moments that you want to go over?
Not particularly, no.
All right.
But you have me around for a suggestion now, don't you?
Well, I would like. Do we have anything else to do in camp other than hear Nines?
Do you want to talk
Beautiful
to? Do you
music.
want to talk with anyone else?
Well, I talked to the sort of leader and Ortho here. I don't know. I think I have all my questions answered. We talked to Reginald, and they said they were planning. Some of the changelings were planning to stay here in Onristo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
Well then,
think of it.
can we think of something to do other than have listen to
Well.
Nines?
Yeah, I mean,
We can explore the island.
I wanna look
You
for
can't
more
say that.
cool.
You can't hear what we're doing.
I
I'm
wanna,
metagaming right now, so.
I want to look for more cool animals while we're in an environment I haven't been in.
Ah,
I'd also like to see if there's any weak spots in like the border between the Fey realm and not, because you get that in foresty areas sometimes.
oh, so you're looking for like an aperture.
Yeah,
And we need to explore the ship that we have now.
we just learned
acquired.
about a ship that probably has like money on it because it was from a rich guy.
And we are famously known for loving money.
I have a lot of it, and I know its value relative to things.
Well, what would you like to do first?
Well-
Pillage the ship, or plunder the ship, or explore the island?
Well, if they were talking and I was just obnoxiously playing my instrument, there were two things I wanted to try. It's a big instrument that's obviously powered by feet, so I thought about. I play as close to a march as I can to see if that does anything, because I know it's magical.
It is.
It has illusion magic, right?
Yes.
So, doing like a specific march sound doesn't do anything outside of just make a bump, bump, bump.
No,
bump.
it doesn't do anything specific, no.
And I think of changing the sound to, I don't know, trumpet.
Okay.
Oh, the illusion might change the sound that comes out. You're thinking?
So, roll for a wisdom check.
Dirty 20.
Wow.
Okay.
Nine's the wise.
They
I am surprisingly wise. Pretty stupid, but very wise.
they all the changelings start to hear a little bit more of a brassy noise. It's not perfectly trumpet, but it's very close to a trumpet.
I think about bagpipes.
Okay. Make another check.
Nat 20, baby. I got the little cat.
The perfect facsimile of a bagpipe.
Oh, it sounds so much better now, at least.
Yes, it is a much improved sound.
It's
That would sound good with
it
that
sounds
kilt.
a lot like a bagpipe. Like if you had a bagpipist and you standing next to each other playing, no one could tell the difference.
Isn't it bag pipette?
Bagpiper?
Bagpipist? Bagpiper?
I like bagpipist.
Alright. No, I suppose.
I'm sure that it's bagpiper,
But in your world,
but I'm
it is
going
pipist.
bagpipist. Because
How about bag papier?
Papier.
I think we should settle this with democracy, and everyone should comment what they think it is.
If you like
That's how language works.
if you
Yep.
like bagpipist, let us know. If you like bagpiper, shut the hell up.
Do that in chat.
Or comment below. I don't know.
Whatever you're watching this on.
So,
Hey, sorry, I figured it out.
what?
It makes weird noises.
Oh, nice. Good job.
And then I can change the noise.
Ah, do
You
some
can-
other noise.
Isn't that how most instruments work?
I think about how Soria sounds.
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Zoria singing.
22.
It's
I'm gonna
pretty
be
close.
You're gonna
Useless
be
at
later.
Bop, 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 bop.
Can I make it talk outside of just making it sound like Soria?
Roll away.
No.
That was a 6.
Bop, bop.
What would you like it to say?
9s is the best. Olsef snores when he sleeps. Those two things, that's all I got.
9 sucks and Ulsa's gonna kill him.
What you hear is just nines, 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 nines. Olsef! Nines.
It's
nines,
beautiful.
Nines.
And you like it.
So you're getting some of the ideas in there. You're a little rusty.
Well, now every time we go to bed, I can practice this for an hour or
There
two.
you go. Yeah, you're gonna get pretty good at it eventually.
Yeah.
Make
Make a rapport check.
no. I'm putting this.
Subtract 10 when you do that.
There we go. Okay. There. 9's a phone. Now go ahead and roll percentile die. You have to gain proficiency in this, just like all the other instruments.
What, do you mean there's no book that teaches you? I can't check it out at the library?
Oh, I do have a book for that.
I got a
There's no book on the so-called 9's a phone.
I got a 46 on the brand new instrument.
Okay.
I was talking, so I can't practice anything right now.
Of the skills that you guys are working on, Ulsath has Ferven.
Yep.
Ferven tools. Sorry has cards.
Playing cards, yep.
9's has a concertina, playing cards, zither, finger piano, and now the 9's phone.
And he'll never learn how to do any of them right.
You'll be mediocre at everything.
Yeah.
Well, that is a very bard-like thing to be, the jack of all trades, man.
That is one of my features.
I've been practicing playing cards, and he's more like a 7s of all trades.
Ooh,
The jack is a little too high. up.
card-related burn.
Dennis, never listen to your mother.
I play my harmonica, speak with monstrosity.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Sevens?
I forgot for a second that you had that.
7s. You can understand me now. Remember, your name is 7. don't eat anyone. See all these things that are moving, all these people? You don't eat them. You eat fish. You eat butter. Okay, maybe not the butter.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup? How do you feel about that? No? Do you want some maple syrup? Okay, a little too much. You like it a little too much. Nines, make me a steak.
With your steak.
I said
Steak! Steak!
Here you go. Okay. Good job. Keep eating dead meat and not living meat. Did you understand? Say if you understand. Okay, good. I do this for 10 minutes because I get 10 minutes a day
Okay.
of this.
You're having wonderful bonding time with 7 tens.
7s.
Tens.
I'm splitting the difference.
8 and a
When
half.
splitting, yeah, 8.5.
3s.
Shall we explore
Not
the ship or
negative
wander about the island?
Why don't we steal everything we can from the ship with the captain?
It's not stealing
it's-
if the owners are dead.
We own the
Okay.
ship.
No, that's called salvage.
We'll salvage the ship with the captain,
That's the right attitude.
and then we'll explore the island.
To the ship.
Excellent.
And that way we can let the captain's crew start doing ship stuff on it once we're done.
Whatever ship stuff is.
You know, ropes and things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That is one good thing about ships.
Is that going to be
Just a
the
whole bunch of people like ropes.
Yeah.
Ropes.
Ropes and air cloth.
Just gonna throw a rope over there, throw some ropes up
You
there.
do some
Tie some
coiling
knots.
Oh yes, coil it up.
at the time.
Sailing is 90% ropes
It is, yeah.
and 10%
Not drowning.
not ropes?
10% swimming with wood.
Wood swimming.
To the ship.
We go to the ship. Does it have a name written on it though?
It doesn't.
Oh, is it
Ah,
like
what a
is it
loser.
like painted all black? It's like a stealth ship.
It's painted like gray and blue somewhere in there. It looks like it's supposed to be sort of a stealth ship, like it's meant to blend in.
Do I have the perfect name for it?
What's that?
We'll call it the Thieves Guild.
Okay, I will try and paint that on the bow.
Sure, where are you
That's
getting
it.
paint?
We look on the ship for paint.
I smear some butter and maple syrup on. All right, well, we'll do that later.
You don't find paint, but you do find tar.
I have a quill that never runs out of ink, so I'll just write it on like one of the banisters.
Like graffiti.
Are you going to spell Thieves Guild wrong? Like,
Just cross it out a few times.
Eeeevs.
The
Thieves.
Theevs. Yep. I'll just write that on the banister.
All right.
There, I christened it.
Okay. Let us thoroughly search the ship.
Yeah.
From,
Do we want
from bow to stern and port to
If we want to
starboard.
search through the ship, do you want us to go room by room? Do you want us to do one big thing?
do you have a whole map
Do you have...
set?
No. Just make one investigation check.
All right, why doesn't someone assist
Whomever
me?
wishes to make the check,
Okay.
please do so.
I have the highest investigation,
Yeah, probably.
I think.
I'll assist you.
And then I will give myself guidance. 9s, would you like to inspire me?
Yes, you have 10 seconds to explore the ship. Go!
That one's cracked. 2, 4, math. Oh my god, math 20. 25.
Okay. What you find in the ship is little of interest.
Oh.
There's a lot of supplies that still remain on board. It looks like they hadn't quite finished unloading when you had stumbled across them. So there's lots of foodstuffs. There's some black powder, cannonballs,
You should fill one of your
ammunition
pockets with
for
black powder.
rifles and pistols.
Oh, I take a pistol
Okay,
with bullets
sure,
and powder, I guess. A horn or whatever.
sure, yeah.
Now I have one in the real game.
I might find Berkelian's room.
Okay,
Because I know where Captain's quarters is,
you do,
mostly.
actually. It's not hard to find.
How nice is it?
It seems pretty bare bones. I mean, there's better than a cot. There's like a proper mattress in there, which is on a ship certainly luxurious. But the room itself, it has a drafting table for charting, it seems, and some chairs to sit in, a table to eat at, and a place to sleep. Not much else.
I look for a secret passage.
Or like under the floorboards.
Despite quite a while of being very thorough, going off of your 25 investigation here, you don't find any secret passages, hidden compartments, anything like that. It looks like this ship was designed to be utilitarian and just go from place to place.
I will take the time to cast Detect Magic and include that in the search.
You don't find anything magical.
This Thieves Guild sucks.
This is the worst thief guild we ever went into.
It's a fairly utilitarian ship.
Is there any, like, money?
No,
Hmm.
there's really nothing there.
It carries no cash.
I guess.
Well, when you're rich enough, you just don't need to carry cash
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
People
someone
just-
else carries it for you.
Yeah.
If you even need that.
I mean, he was coming from the Kormer Republic to here, presumably, the place that has no established civilization currently living there.
They
That's
have
not
snow
true. They have a
globes.
gift shop.
Yeah.
That's civilized.
So,
And a hat shop.
Name one uncivilized civilization
That has the snow
that has a gift shop.
I mean,
Exactly.
You can't.
there's not a civilization currently inhabiting the island. There was a civilization here at one point. They are no longer there.
Hey, Nines, do you want a gun too?
That's what I use a gun for.
I don't know. You could, like, intimidate someone with it.
Well, I have club for that. That drips blood. Does your gun drip blood?
No.
Well, stick is better.
True.
Big
Alright.
stick. Wave big
Captain.
stick.
Yes.
I think, are we all okay handing over this ship to someone who knows how to use it?
Why don't we sell it to him?
Captain, would you like to buy the Thieves Guild from us?
Well, I suppose that's fair. What are you thinking?
Wait, how much do boats cost?
I don't know. 5 gold.
So,
Wait! 6 gold!
Yeah, make a
fine.
number that's divisible by 3.
What do you mean? I'm the one who named it, so I get the money, right?
I was the one that named
But I wrote it. Fine, 6 gold, so it's divisible by 3.
well, that seems only fair. There you go.
Here's 2 gold. Here's 2 gold.
That was.
a terrible deal.
What do you mean? Do you know how much boats cost?
No,
As far as I can tell, they're just littered about free everywhere.
that's. We did run into at least 3 boats that were just in perfectly
Sitting
good
around.
working order.
Yeah, just sitting around.
Well, I'll have my crew make this a little bit more our style.
It's called the Thieves Guild.
Perfectly fine by me. It's bad luck to change a ship's name.
Exactly.
It's insight check.
I've heard that.
Yes, you just literally heard that.
I heard it too.
Are you inciting the captain?
Yes. I got an 11.
You don't think he's lying?
Well, he wouldn't lie to me. I'm his best friend.
Exactly.
Yes. Well, let us go explore the
Do you
island.
want to help
The
us
ship is
explore
above.
the island since you've actually been on this island before?
Yes, and you were actually showing us the island before we got into weird dungeon crawl.
That's true. That
Yeah,
seems
that
like
was-
so long ago yesterday.
It was a weirdly long day. You ever have those days that just feel like they last for months, never ending?
Yeah.
And then by the time you're ready to go to bed, and you're like, whew, when? Did I really start the day all the way back there? It was a long day.
There was this one time that an hour felt like an hour, but another hour felt like 5 minutes, Olsef.
And then there were
Yes.
times when
Why
just
was
a
that?
couple of moments felt like 3 hours of combat.
Yeah, that was like, that whole Brucellian fight was maybe like a minute.
That was a very intense minute.
An incredibly intense minute.
I got the spear thing lever.
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
it-
why did you keep to take that?
It's mine.
Why?
I salvaged it.
I wonder if the time was messed up because we jumped into the bottomless pit of all possible futures.
Yes, and then someone ate the biscuit.
That was very unfortunate. That was a good biscuit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight check.
18.
13.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think Zoria got some brain damage from the biscuit.
Yes, we were saving that biscuit. It might have had very important properties that would have been used later on.
Certainly not like elemental evil or anything.
Wasn't evil.
It just had a bite taken out of it with a note that was actually very polite.
Yes, it was a very polite note.
In blood.
In blood.
I don't know what you're talking
It could have
about.
been his own blood. He just ran out of ink on his pen. He really wanted to leave a message.
That could happen.
That happens.
He or she or it was so thankful for the biscuit that they wrote it in their own blood.
Blood biscuit.
Yeah.
The name of our group.
No.
I cannot think of
Oh,
a
worse.
worse name.
Oh yes, saltworthy.
Oh
is-
no. The Saltworthy is a far superior name to Blood Biscuit.
Should we call ourselves the Thieves Guild?
No!
That's
That's the name of
already
the
said.
ship!
Yes.
The Thieves Guild of Nordfeld.
So, Captain, would you like to explore the island with us?
Well, sure, since that's what we set out yesterday to do, I think that would be a fantastic
I want to
idea.
see more cool animals. I've seen a sloth.
I would too. I'm hoping to fill out my bingo card.
You have a bingo card?
Well,
What's a bingo?
it's a game that one plays, usually in a large group.
Well, how did it get that name-o?
I'm not sure.
What are you doing? Stop it.
That was a slow burn. It was one of those like grenade jokes. Pull the pin, lob it out, and wait for it, and then
You who are nines, duo, weo, nido, tuo,
I walked away from all
after o, echo, wordo.
Just walk off the end of the ship and fall.
Yes.
now.
But then I teleport 500... I teleport 500 yards
And it's only
into the
300.
ocean.
Into the ocean.
No, I don't. I don't want to use that charge.
I guess so. Dato, io, don't.
I go further into the island.
Okay. You are now traveling back up towards the center of the island. Your climb up there, it's not quite a mountain, but it is certainly a large hill.
Good things these are not steps, just a hill.
Yeah.
There's a long path that starts about where the campsite is, which you had been moving along, if you might remember from just yesterday. And as you move along that path,
Whoa, there's a whole city here.
make a perception check, since you are actively looking
animals.
for animals.
With guidance. 17.
Okay.
You're in sort of a thicker area here. The jungle is, well, overgrown isn't quite the right term since it's the jungle. That's its natural state. But it is quite thick. And as you're wading through, you notice a particularly large snake. Slithering.
How large? I've seen some pretty big swamp snakes.
Let me get a measurement here. We'll call this 25 feet.
Okay, so this is like an anaconda.
It's a very large python, to be specific.
So in D&D terms, is that like a giant constrictor snake?
Yes.
That's actually pretty dangerous.
Well,
Did you tell the rest of us that?
There's a big dangerous snake.
Oh, I can't speak with
Oh.
animal. Excuse me, snake!
Who is there?
It's me in lines!
You nines? What? Oh, you're
And this is
down,
tens!
You're down on the ground.
Oh yeah, this is where tabaxis like to hang out.
the snake is now stopped and sort of coiled itself over a tree branch several times. I've not spoken to someone like you before.
Well, as to be expected, I'm pretty great.
Indeed.
The snake agrees.
With what?
What?
But I'm great.
Ah, the snake thinks you are great.
What are you doing on my island?
Oh, this is your island?
It is the island where I live.
Oh, we were killing some guys. Especially her.
Ooh, I do like prey that I don't have to work for. Do you still have their bodies?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Kinda.
Where are
a
they?
big mithril
Well, they're like this big ball
of metal.
of metal.
That is unfortunate. I cannot eat metal. It's
You can't eat metal.
bad
Why
for
not?
my
Can't eat metal,
digestion.
It's bad for digestion, it says.
Oh, that might be true. Not very many
Why don't
things
you
eat
use your
metal.
knife and say like, I don't know.
Brucellian.
Just do like get a couple like full raw chickens. Maybe it will
It
like.
didn't ask me for food.
Oh,
You think I just give everyone food if they ask for it?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
Now since you had the knife.
Now that it doesn't cost you anything.
When I stole from you, it never cost me anything.
Is there anything that you would like from me? Most people who talk want something.
No, I was just bored.
Ask if it knows any good jokes.
Do you know any good jokes?
Not really.
Do you know any good knock-knock jokes?
Not,
It's a
not.
constrictor and it's
Who's there?
not really.
At least one of you got the joke.
I
At least one of you got the joke who?
That was necessary, yes.
Let us start over. Knock, knock.
Who was there?
Steven.
Steven who?
Steven, out of my fucking business.
Well, that's a pretty good joke.
Did it tell you
What
a good
else?
joke?
Yeah, but I forgot it.
Oh, okay.
So I can't tell you. Do we need any information from Snake?
You could ask for his tragic backstory.
Yes, what is your tragic backstory?
I'm here talking to you.
Oh, I couldn't even understand that, and I knew it was a sick burn.
Feelings mutual? I don't know. I don't know. He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
cool-
actually feel that way. I'm just sort of a smart ass.
You who are the big snake.
Yes.
I can't understand it, but I can talk to it.
So
He said
Wait.
yes.
what
Tell-
Mines hears is yes. What you hear is
Tell the tabaxi who is talking with you your name.
you hear and the snake's name is
Ben.
Just snake.
yes.
Can I call you Snake for short?
Yes.
You can just call it Snake, Olsef.
You who are a snake, thank you.
Hey, are you friends with Panthers?
Get a little tongue flick. No, I am not friends with the Panthers.
Are you friends with anyone?
No, most people don't really like me hanging around. There's something about me trying to always eat.
Well, we're leaving soon, but we can be friends.
It would be nice to have a friend. Maybe I can hang about.
I actually want to come on our boat.
Why?
You can't take the otter, though.
Or the
I shall
Go ahead.
consider the boat. As the snake is slowly lowering itself down from the trees, uncoiling, and then lands on the ground next to you. I think I should accompany you for a while.
Right, I made Snake friend.
why?
Well, he's big.
And snaky.
Here, have turkey.
What do I do with it?
I'll eat it. Before it runs away.
I don't think they come out alive.
Do you not come out alive? Now there's a large turkey-shaped lump in the snake.
Gobble gobble. I'm gonna look for animals.
You've just found one.
Yeah, I know, but now that I've seen it, I'll eventually be able to turn into it.
When will you be able to turn into it?
As if it's a challenge rating 2, like giant constrictor snakes are, quite some time.
Well, shall we continue our searching of the island?
I guess with our snake in tow.
All right.
Yeah, the snake's definitely gonna eat one of us.
I hope it's Olsef.
I mean, you did just feed the snake like a 20-pound turkey, so
Yeah.
how much did that cost me?
you used up quite a bit of your food allotment that day.
Especially on the maple syrup, that stuff's not cheap.
What are you talking? How can it not be cheap? It grows on trees.
It grows in trees.
Oh,
Even in the areas where they produce it, it's not particularly cheap. You're just about out of food allotment at this point.
Well,
well, I don't know that. So.
You don't know that.
Well, actually,
I also made that.
is there like a battery indicator on the knife?
a little dial,
A little abacus.
an indicator light.
No.
You have just an innate sense that you don't have a whole lot of food left to conjure.
Yeah.
Do I have enough Ferven tech knowledge to be able
Why,
to make
it
a,
just-
a food
Does it
gauge
say
for the knife?
knife needs food badly if I start running low?
No, and you won't be able to make a gauge for it. It's just a magical sense imbued upon the one using it.
Can't believe Surrey wanted all that syrup. And I just poured it on everyone's hands.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was so good.
Well, don't do that to my snake.
How long does it stay sticky? I've been licking my hands for like.
Oh.
It never stops. It's like gum. It's pretty good too.
It is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And you say that it never stops sticking.
No, not really.
So what a wonderful thing.
We're learning so much about the cat.
So,
I would like
Captain can be easily amused.
continue.
Is he drunk again? I didn't see him drink
Just on a
alcohol.
sugar high.
yeah.
No, but all right. When was the first time that you had
like real maple syrup?
The last time I had it?
No, the first time. When was
Oh,
the first time you had real maple syrup?
I am not sure.
It is something that I actually remember.
Oh, let us have an anecdote.
I actually remember the first time I had maple syrup. And it was coming over here, and Nicole and I had a sleepover. And your mom made waffles in the morning and served it with real maple syrup. Now, I'd grown up just on log cabin maple syrup, maple flavored syrup. So I thought that's what maple syrup was. And it blew my mind. It is a memory seared in my brain. So from my perspective, the first time that one has maple syrup is a magical moment. And that's what the captain has right now. A truly delicious, sweet moment of pure awe and joy.
My only equivalent to that is I saw so many movies at the local movie theater. I was considered a VIP, and if you read the fine print, you get free upgrade to real butter. And once you do that, whatever crap they put on popcorn that comes out of the dispenser that never seems to ever run out, which should be frightening to everybody.
Yeah.
Real butter.
Real
and
butter. It's
popcorn.
worth the 50 cents or whatever it costs at
Yeah,
your
see?
local theater.
That's
That's a Nines pro tip. Pay extra for butter.
that's the
Sneak
kind of
butter.
moment.
Sneak butter into your movie theater so you can butter your own popcorn.
Yeah, have knives, just squeeze it into your hand.
Get the half bar of butter, just melt it in your hands and squeeze it over your popcorn.
Real pro tip, bring a mini microwave in with you. Find the outlet, plug it in. Simple 20 seconds. On high. Now you have a nice melted butter to drizzle over your popcorn.
While you're there, rent one of those popcorn machine things and wheel it into the theater with you.
Pro tip.
It's a little hard to find one small enough to fit under a jacket.
Just
but
throw
it's
a
worth
tarp
it.
over it. No one will ask.
Just wear the same uniform, go into the break room, and just use their microwave to make some popcorn.
These are all things to do. when
Only
you
some
go
of
see
them
a
are
movie.
crimes.
Anyway, that's our podcast, How to Cheap Out in a Movie Theater.
Bring your own butter.
So do I see any more animals?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's find out. Make a perception check.
Kind
As the
of.
snake with a turkey is slithering along.
Well, let's just walk a little faster because the snake's weirding me out.
Hey, Snake, can I just ride you? I'm tired.
You are way too big to ride the snake. It's long. It's not a horse, though.
Can it, like, move its body into the shape?
No, it can't.
16.
You spot a very brightly colored frog.
Yeah?
Should I lick it?
Oh. Go ahead.
Can someone do a knowledge nature check?
Sure, yeah.
Because bright colors means
I know.
danger.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
10.
You're pretty sure it's not something you want to eat.
Oh, don't eat it.
Don't eat it, just lick it.
Insight check.
I mean, you don't have to lick it either.
Unless you
Whether you
want to.
want me to lick it?
I don't, but some people might. But you probably shouldn't, actually.
Insight check.
It's probably super poisonous.
I got 22.
I mean, I'm telling you the truth.
I know, but I...
Yeah, you're pretty sure that this wouldn't be good to eat.
Hey, frog!
Is this like a poison dart frog?
Yes, it's a poison dart.
What's the CR on a poison dart frog?
I don't know.
Why don't you know the CR of every random animal I ever see?
It probably a 0.
Probably.
Like, it's really
This little
an inconsequential creature.
14 species of boas
What?
and pythons. https://
You were looking for snakes, huh?
I wanted to see how long a python was, and it just started reading. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. I'm so glad.
that frog looked like candy, but you did not eat it. Lick it.
Ulseth, bright colors in the wild is bad.
Unless it's candy.
Yes, if there was candy on the ground, I'd eat it.
What about flowers?
I do a
Some of
perception
them are
check to see if
bright.
there's any like gum in the.
Just gathering about
forest.
the
Go ahead.
yeah, there's plenty. Also, it's been walking around.
I got an 11. Wait.
Yeah, you turn around and you see the trail behind Ulseth.
Is the snake getting stuck in it at all, or?
No.
Look for a nice grape flavor.
Sure. Yeah. It's a little ways back on the trail, but you see this nice purple one.
Have we seen any
Oh,
mangoes?
This trail will be very handy. We can find our way back by following it.
You brush off the dirt, which weirdly falls off, it seems, pretty easily.
So you
18.
produce gleaming bubble gum.
No, the changelings produced gleaming bubble gum. This just produces the gum.
18.
Yeah, you find some mangoes.
Okay, I'll take some.
Did my speak with animals wear off before I could talk to the frog?
Yes.
You're just gonna have to cast it again.
Yeah. Do you think the frog has anything interesting to say?
Not at all.
Do you think she has a voice prepared for the frog?
No.
She absolutely has a voice prepared for the frog.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be.
squeaky.
It's gonna be Kermit. That's what's gonna be.
You better cast Speak with Animals then.
I can't speak with
It's like
animals.
high-pitched Kermit.
And there goes the second spell slot for the day.
It's okay,
It's a
we're not...
level 1 slot.
Yeah. What else do you use your spells for?
Definitely not damage.
Okay, you cast Speak with Animal.
My frog.
Ribbit. Excuse me. I had a frog in my throat. That's just a little bit of frog-based humor.
That was very little, I bet. What is the frog saying?
Nothing. What's your name?
Oh, my name is legally distinct Kremet.
You seem to be having a good time with this frog.
Ask if it's poisonous.
Can you at least do an insight check on that? So, do you have any variety shows happening right now?
Oh, currently we are on a bit of a hiatus at the moment. We keep experimenting with new things around here and haven't found something that works quite right.
Are there a bunch of frogs?
Is the Jungle Book public domain yet?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. Let me look. The Jungle Book.
I think it is.
Domain.
Could that be the next Muppets movie?
Yes.
The book is.
The book is. It was first published in 1894.
Well, they should definitely do that then.
Yeah.
Anything you want me to ask the frog?
Ask if it's poisonous.
Why are you poisonous?
Oh, yes, I am extremely poisonous.
Is the snake venomous?
Oh, no. That one isn't.
Can you explain the difference to me?
Poison is ingested and venom is.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking frog.
Okay.
Poison is ingested, venom is injected.
I am hearing an echo.
No,
You are
we don't.
hearing
No, we
nothing.
aren't. We're hearing little chirpy ribbons.
Yeah, you two are hearing little, like, chirp noises. And also hearing nines.
So, Frog, you dating anyone?
Are you asking the frog?
Oh, I'm just asking personal information. This is how you meet people.
I have an on-again, off-again relationship with a boar out in the jungle.
So, do you know any bears around here?
Unfortunately, no. I've always wanted to know a bear. I hear they're really hilarious.
Wacka wacka.
You wanted to talk to the frog. You walked into this one.
I didn't. Everyone else wanted me to talk to the frog.
Are you good, Nines?
No!
What have you found out from the frog?
Who was your favorite guest star on the island?
Oh, my favorite guest star is definitely you, because you're here.
This one's a liar. Let's leave now.
Alright, I'm gonna look for more animals real quick while he still has the spell up.
Whew, made it out of there, fellas. Uh-oh, cameras are rolling.
Why did I talk to a frog? I knew where it was going.
What? Yeah, there wasn't nothing that you shouldn't.
So,
Like, why did you do that?
It was
So-
either talk to it or lick it. I couldn't do both because I would have died.
You probably
are-
would have gotten really, really bad diarrhea.
And that's everyone's problem, not just Nines'.
you who are Zoria,
Yeah?
what shall we do next?
Well, I guess we'll have to speak with Animal. Any hidden animals out here? My friend wants to meet you.
What do you mean by hidden?
It's like, so we can't come out in the open. I'll give you gum.
Oh, gum. What's gum?
Okay, I don't know, crickets.
Mango.
Is crickets a raw material?
I got some mangoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cricket.
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 Yeah, I mean, people eat crickets. Yeah.
They're not processed. Yeah.
So there's a bunch of crickets on the ground in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of crickets.
Have you seen crickets yet?
Yeah.
Well, what are you looking for? I mean, there's a lot of us out here. Yeah, there's a lot of us. Yeah, what kind of animals are you looking for?
All of you.
The most interesting one. That's not the frog or a snake.
Oh, well, I mean, Kremet's pretty interesting. Have you met Kremet?
Yes, we've all met Kremet.
Yeah,
And we'll soon meet Kremet's lawyers.
I'm right here, guys. Definitely met him.
Yes, I'm tired of him, his log, and his banjo.
Legally distinct music.
What interesting animal comes out of the woodwork?
You who are animals that we cannot see,
Since no,
come on out.
Since you haven't specified what sort of animal you want to see, and they're aware of what they are, and you're talking to them, roll a d6.
3.
All right. A giant anteater walks out.
Didn't we ever see that?
No, we saw a tapir.
Oh. What are you?
I'm an anteater.
What do you do?
Eat bugs.
How's that train you?
Pretty good. I heard you had crickets.
It's right there. Do that again. Do that again. Okay, stop now. Sorry, are you satisfied?
Yep.
Okay, you can leave now. Fine. What's your tragic backstory?
Don't really have one. Life's pretty good. Got a lot of termites and ants to eat. And those crickets are pretty tasty. Life's pretty good.
So what I've learned is I'm the worst thing to happen to this thing.
Uh-huh.
No,
Like
not
most
really.
things.
I mean, generally, all of you things that walk around on two legs are pretty terrible to be around.
Ulsefin is making fun of you.
Oh no. You who are sucking up the crickets, why are you making fun of me?
Why are you lying to him about what I'm saying?
I lied to him about everything.
Good to know.
Case in point, I guess, for the anteater. Ask the anteater how it's talking with a fused jaw.
How are you talking with a fused jaw? Wait, that seems like a very specific question.
Seems like something that Soria probably wouldn't know, but
But Nicole sure knows.
definitely knows. It's called magic. Whatever.
When it talks, does its tongue just go?
Nope. When it talks, it gets the 1999 re-release, or 1998, I think, re-release of Return of the Jedi, blue singing thing in Yoda's
Oh, yeah, with the little lips on the end.
Yeah.
Ask if its tongue is like the tongue in this cup.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did I notice any earwax when it talked?
No. You didn't notice any earwax when it talked.
I don't think it's related.
Okay.
Let me find all the animals you wanted to find.
I don't know. I don't know what animals there are here.
Well, I will call out to the animals.
Okay.
You who are animals that we cannot see,
Uh-huh.
you can tell who you are because you cannot see us if we cannot see you.
Uh-huh.
Come on out so Zoria can copy you.
Oh, well. I'll
Please.
get the rest of my family out here. Come on, everyone. Like a whole bunch of anteaters start like...
Oh, how very
little-
cute.
It's a little parade of anteaters.
Anteaters are my favorite.
So you
In
don't
a
anteater parade?
not out of character, certainly.
What's Zoria's favorite animal?
Soria's
Elk.
favorite animal? Elks are pretty high up there. I think her favorite animal is the mammoth.
The little
Specifically the
baby
baby variety.
I mean, sometimes.
mammoth.
They got to see mammoths rarely up where she grew up.
So now you saw 5 anteaters?
I've seen so many anteaters.
You've seen 10. You've seen
10
10
anteaters.
That is a...
Ask them if they want to live on our boat forever.
You guys want to live on boats forever.
Now we kind of like the ground.
Oh.
You want to live on our property because we have deed.
Well, if you guys get some property and you have a whole lot of bugs to eat, then sure.
I am sure that
I'm
What-
sure
what
the
did I say?
the inspector of our house is going to find a lot of bugs in it.
Probably.
probably. So, you who are animals that cannot be seen who are not anteaters, please come out and show yourselves to Zoria.
We are master explorers, just shouting into the jungle.
All right. Sure. Roll a d6 here. Let's see what else you find.
I find a 4.
Find a 4. Okay, you look down towards... So you're kind of like climbing this path, and it's kind of wrapping around the side of this hill. It's sort of like coiling around it, so that it's not a direct climb, because the hill's a little steep. And you look down to the side, off into the water, there's this K. Yeah, and in the K, you see some splashing around, and then you hear from a long distance, "What?
Zoria, look, it is a wah!
What are you talking about, us?
Yeah, we're talking about you. Who are you?
Well, we're down here. Look at us, we're super cool.
Well, I can't see you from over there. Come over here.
We're down in the water, you big dingus."
I don't like water.
You hear, like, you see a bunch of splashing, and then
Sturmgrimmy?
Well, no, he's not around here.
You can understand me? And I can...
I heard Sturmgrimmy.
Is that just a universal word?
Apparently.
Maybe? Who knows?
Everybody wants to know Sturmgrimmy.
Why? Are you gonna look at us or what?
I am looking.
Like,
Do a flip.
you see a dolphin rise up out of the water and flip around a couple times and then dive back in.
Oh, it's a river dolphin?
It is a river dolphin.
a pretty sick flip.
Is it like an Amazon style
Yeah.
river dolphin?
Yeah, it's an Amazon-style river dolphin.
So it's like bright pink.
Can I lick it?
I
mean,
I would ask for.
It's quite a long ways away from you guys right now.
Oh, you can use your cloak to get out there.
But I can't get back.
Oh. I could tie a rope around you and haul you back.
Well, Seth is like, oh darn, you could not get back.
All right.
I tie a rope
Why don't-
around Nines
Yeah, how much?
so that you can.
How
I can
about
pull you
before
back.
you kill Nines? I've seen a lot of animals. We can move on if you want.
Continue to explore the island.
Yeah.
We continue to explore the island.
Okay.
Following the captain, who's been watching all of this, I'm guessing.
Captain, show us the sights.
Oh, well, over there's the ocean.
Yeah.
Over here is the giant hill we're climbing up.
What's the name of the ocean around here?
Oh, this is the Messianic Ocean.
Messianic.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Why
take
is
a
it-
mind picture.
Why is it called that?
Down to clue.
Oh, okay.
That's what people call it. That's what I know it by.
What's your favorite animal we've seen today?
Probably the anteater.
Which one?
They're so cute and fluffy.
That's very true.
And they walk kind of silly and cute. I like it. And they also get rid of termites and other pests. And they're very aggressive about protecting their families.
Those ones didn't seem too aggressive.
Well, they probably didn't feel threatened. I mean, look, Nines is such a non-threatening cat.
I'm friends with a snake now.
He has a giant bloody club.
Well, he hasn't seemed to use it very much.
I threaten people to listen to my music.
Yes, and as evidenced by that moment, I'm proven correct because you're very non-threatening. Even when you're wielding a club dripping with blood, people don't pay you any mind. It's like, well, that seems to be perfectly normal from Nines. Nothing to be concerned about.
Sorry, I'm watching anteaters walk.
You were saying what they looked like when they were walking.
Well, now they're bathing.
Aren't they
They're
adorable?
really cute.
Like in a kind of ugly way.
Would,
Like a shaved cat or a baby.
We continue walking through the woods.
Yes, like that shaved baby.
Alright, you keep walking.
yeah. Captain, where are we going?
Well, I figured I'd take you up to the top of the large hill here.
Oh, okay. Is there another city that we're gonna spend a day in?
No, but there's a
good.
lovely place to look out from and see the whole island. It's high enough up where you can actually see little bits of the mainland.
Oh.
It is a scenic lookout.
Yes, indeed.
We will
And
look out from there.
Yes, little Seth.
since it's approaching sunset, I thought it would be a very pretty place to end the day on.
Wow, we would spend a lot of time adventuring
We've been wandering around in the jungle for some time.
and yelling at animals.
And I spent about half the day cooking breakfast.
How long has the snake been following us? Is it still following us?
Oh yeah, yeah. Snake is still hanging around.
How far is that turkey in there?
Not very.
I think it takes it takes
a
them like
long
a
time.
month to digest.
Yeah, it takes them a very long time to digest food.
See, Seth, if it eats you, we'll have plenty of time to get you out.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Usually it crushes them to death and suffocates them, and then eats them.
You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Nothing a good old-fashioned healing potion can't help.
Just
Yeah.
use that gauntlet thingy.
Uh-huh. I just put it on here and push the lever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That'll solve all your problems.
Yes, especially the one that's all swirly and indeterminate that smells like raspberries and graham crackers.
Oh, that'll definitely solve all the problems. Won't cause any new ones either.
Nope.
Solutions that cause more problems are my favorite.
As you climb up to the top of the hill, you notice that when you reach the peak, there's a campsite up here.
You prepared a campsite for us.
Oh no, this has been here a while. Last time I came up here was here. That was a couple of years ago, come to think of it. It's been a while
Is
since
this
I've
all
been
like
here.
an old tattered campsite then?
Yeah, it's not as tattered as you might think, but yeah. There's like bedrolls kind of strewn about. It looks like at one point someone made a very efficient camp here and then
Left it.
left. There's crates that once held supplies, a large tent.
I'm guessing you already looked for all the good stuff here, huh?
Oh, yes, I found out long ago there's nothing particularly good in these.
Sir, you should still cast Detect Magic. We have 10 minutes before the sun sets.
Magic.
You finish your cast. There's magic.
What kind of magic?
Necrotic.
Necromantic?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this place is full of necromantic magic.
Is that a good thing?
Oh, yes, wait, what?
Not good at all, actually, probably.
Wait, the place is full of...
Yeah,
Necromantic
where am I
energies?
seeing necromantic energy from?
Yes?
Like, the whole area is just flooded with necromantic magic.
What does that mean?
Generally, necromantic magic has to do with the necrotic energies and undead.
So there are
Wait.
undead things here?
There's undead around here.
Possibly. Or just life draining and, like, maybe some cursed item that drains the soul out of your body, or...
That does not sound good.
Certainly the sunset looks much better from a little lower, I think.
I'm gonna start casting Bless on us.
Okay,
Just in case.
sure.
It's
Go ahead.
getting cold, Olsaf. You should turn your sword on.
Do you think that we are in danger?
No, I'm cold.
Oh,
It's getting dark.
Okay. I will light up my flamey sword.
So is it like the ground? Is it like in the air too? Like,
It's the ground, it's objects, not the air itself.
okay, so it's not like a field, but
Yeah.
it's just everything physical has.
Yeah.
Are we? Is it like around us right now?
Yes.
What is it that you are finding?
Is there any good loot around here?
All good things, I hope.
No, nothing good really.
That checks out with you three.
I'm gonna just sort of try and perception check for any sort of sound of like undead creatures,
Okay, sure.
I guess.
Yeah. And were you casting Bless?
I was starting to, yeah.
Okay.
I got a nat 1 on my perception check.
You're a little unnerved at the
I'm
moment.
a little
it seems.
unnerved at
Yeah.
the moment, it seems.
Zoria, I do not understand.
Who
Why
do
are you so
target
anxious?
with Bless?
I can target up to 3 creatures of my choice, so I do everyone except me.
Okay, sure. When you finish your casting of Bless, on the 3 of you that were blessed, make a reflex save.
That would be the captain as well.
Yes.
Reflex.
Yes, make a reflex save.
Dexterity. Say she's using old 3rd edition terms.
Yes. Dexterity save throw.
God.
I played so much stuck in my head.
We're
You
back in it.
Remember all those really high rolls I was rolling when it didn't matter? You know, the ones
I
that
did.
just like 19s and things.
Yes, I
and
did.
18s.
But
when,
they were great.
when they
You
were when it was totally pointless.
You were really good
Oh, yeah.
at rolling.
Yeah.
3 total.
It was in
Perfect.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got 21.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ulseth.
Uh-huh. I'm sure something good will come of this.
Oh, very good.
Okay, I got blessed chance.
Technically, you get to add a d4 to every save that you roll.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Well, I mean everyone who I blessed does.
Yes.
wait, before
Can you
I got
use your
25.
lucky
I
feet?
could use my lucky. I use my lucky feet.
Okay, sure.
Just to explain,
'Cause you
I have 3 chances to re-roll before I know the consequence of my roll. And I can tell that a 1 is probably not a good roll, and that it will not have a good consequence, even though it's not specific, so I can roll again. What's the 4 with D6?
Bless gives you a d4 to
A
all
D4?
attacks, saves.
If I remember the structure of Lucky, it only allows you to re-roll your d20 in this case,
Yeah.
or your d1, but only one die.
Yeah, well, I didn't roll a D4.
Not yet.
No. But I'm re-rolling the D20 because it can't get any worse.
That is
That's
factually
very
accurate.
true, yeah.
And it didn't get worse.
It's still not great.
It's not good. That's really good.
You got max on the d4.
Yeah, it's up to 12 now, which is better than 3.
Do you want to know the consequences?
He can't.
No,
I don't think he
let's
can.
just end right now.
I don't think he can lucky the same roll again, can he?
No, I can only lucky once on a roll.
I just wanted to make sure.
And you have to take your second roll.
Yep,
Yep.
which could not be worse, and it wasn't worse.
And you got a 12.
I have a total of 12.
So, Ulseth, when Bless hits you, out of the ground, and this happens towards Nines and the captain as well, a skeletal hand shoots up and grabs you around the ankle and is pulling you down into the dirt.
You
The
are
other
a skeletal
two-
hand. Let go of my ankle.
Olsef, you got a thing there.
The other two
I
managed
noticed
to
that it is about my
dodge,
ankle.
the hands reaching up for them, but you did not. Now, all 3 of you find that there are skeletons climbing their way out from the dirt, pulling themselves up into the above ground and making hideous, hissing, gurgling noises while they do so. You, Ulseth, are going to be face to face with one of these things and unable to move for one round of combat. when
Start grapple.
Combat starts. The other 2 will not, and we're going to roll for initiative right after our break. Because
But I want to fight
as
the
we come to that
skeleton
break-
warriors.
Well, we'll see them when we get back. See you soon, folks. And welcome back, everyone. When we left off, we were about to start combat. And I believe that means we have to roll for initiative.
Nope.
You refuse?
Doesn't mean that.
6.
9s.
Dirty 20.
Ulseth.
17.
And let's see how the captain did.
You guys are all way better than me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's because I'm great.
Okay. The one that is on Ulseth.
Mm-hmm.
Is that purple? The
Yep.
purple base? Yeah. That one goes first.
Wow. That is a ambitious skeleton.
Oh, it's a very ambitious skeleton.
Are these more skeletal or zombie?
Kind of
Is-
halfway between the two.
Kinda, okay.
do they
It's
smell
like-
bad?
Oh, very. There's a lot of rot and stench on this. So, first, that one is currently grappling you. And it pulls itself up out of the ground, clawing its way up you. And
This is most unpleasant.
Is that the emotional range of all stuff?
Hey,
Right there, just horrible monster skeleton. Oh, this isn't pleasant.
no, it is worse than that. It is most unpleasant.
flashing back to Empire Strikes Back. Unpleasant. Most unpleasant. Okay. This one.
Look what I
is-
found.
Also, put it back!
It smells dead. Put it back where you found.
I will try.
This one is currently grappling you.
Mm-hmm.
You failed to get out of that already. You'll have a chance to break the grapple on your turn. But for now, it's going to headbutt you.
Ooh, that would be yucky and squishy.
What's the sound? What sound does that make?
And what's your AC right now?
19.
Okay, this hits, dealing 3 damage to you.
3 gross damage.
It's sort of a.
There's not a lot of damage, but you also can't move at the moment.
Does that mean I can't attack?
No, you can't.
No, you
I
can
just
attack.
can't move.
You can't move.
If you're grappled, your speed is set to 0.
Yeah, well.
So, that is its turn. 9, it's your turn now.
So I'm going to insult the
There's
skeleton.
one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away from it.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at the skeleton that's grappling Olsef.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, skeleton! You're so lonely. You're hugging Olsef. That's sad.
Does also have to make the save?
Not insulting Olsef.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for damage.
That's gonna be 1 damage. Have me run away from the skeleton that's gonna be chasing me.
Which direction?
Towards the one towards Olsef because his skeleton's distracted.
Like over here, maybe?
Yeah, land a cot. And I'll inspire Olsef. Be inspired.
That is very inspiring.
Yes, it should be. I played it.
Yes. It almost makes me forget the stink coming from my head.
Great. The one that was behind 9s is going to
Come to me now.
amble across the field towards 9s.
What's its speed?
30 feet.
It can't quite make it, but it could get about there.
And when it gets there, it's going to shoot at 9s with its longbow.
It moved right next to him, and now it's shooting at him.
Yes.
Wow,
Well, they're not. They're dead. They're not smart.
that's true. Does it look like it has a brain?
Not much. What's your AC?
Careful, 9s, it'll outsmart you.
Hey! That's outsmarts my armor, which is 14.
And it doesn't. The shot goes wide.
Ha, you suck! Not magically, though.
Magically, though.
Well, I can't hurt it. I can just tell it sucks.
Ulseth, it's your turn.
Okay, I look around quickly. Are they wearing armor?
Yes, they are wearing armor.
Is it nice armor?
What kind of armor is it?
Armory armor? It's like
Is it
it's
leather?
metallic.
Did they buy it from Armor Inc.?
Is it like plate? Is it chain?
It's a mix of things. What are you trying? What information are you trying to glean here?
I have a stance that is called Breaker that allows me to roll with advantage against a certain armor type, which I can't do unless I know what the type of armor is.
So,
'Cause I
light,
have to
medium,
specify.
or heavy.
Yes. See, that's what I wanted to know. What most of them are wearing a medium armor piece. The one that's standing in front of you seems to be wearing heavier armor.
Okay. I'm going to use my other stance. I think I need to use a bonus action to do that.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
To do the 2 reactions. And let's see, that one is insulted. Does that cause anything more?
And it just has disadvantage on its next attack roll. And it has 1 less HP. I did
It does
that.
have 1 less
does.
HP.
You did that.
I did that.
On your own.
Okay, so
Why do I have this?
I face the
default?
one that I'm facing.
Yeah.
And
You face the one that's hugging you.
raise my flaming sword. And probably swish it around harmlessly in the air, but distracting it, I'm sure.
You can go ahead.
It is a pretty color.
Yeah, pretty much that's what happened.
You can roll again.
I could do it again. Well, it can't get much worse. So I'm going to use lucky again.
Oh no.
Oh, sure.
Oh no.
Definitely didn't get worse. 12 plus 6. 18.
Do you roll your d4? Bless gives d4 for that, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
on attack
I
rolls.
used that, yeah.
You came up with an 18,
18, yes.
right? All right. That hits.
Okay. So let's do some ones here. I do 9 slashing damage and 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And then I raise my...
You used your bonus.
Yeah, I did to adopt a stance. Okay.
Yep. So that one, yeah. Since you didn't want to break the grapple, that's still going. And anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
The grapple would take another bonus action, right?
That would take a standard action.
No, I don't need to do that. It's right in front of me. I'm just hopelessly flailing at it, you know. Actually,
I just know that you have action surge, so I always ask.
Oh,
As
yes.
long as you have that.
No, I'll save that for later when I'm more desperate.
Okay. The captain is going to dart across the field towards Soria. And then take aim at the one that's currently grappling Ulseth.
I am true, Captain.
Don't hit Ulsa.
Unhand him, you fiend! And other important words that make me sound cool.
Fiend, monster, jerk,
Jackass.
big ol' meanie.
Yes, all those things. So I'm waiting for the character to load. So I can pull up the...
Well, what are you talking about, Captain?
Captain,
There it is.
I cast restoration on the captain.
Okay, the shot does hit. Very good.
Yay.
Who does it hit?
It hits the undead.
Which one?
The one on Ulseth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Ulseth hadn't told us something about his character.
That's a great time
And
to
the
learn
shot-
about it.
Goes through the undead, which seems largely unfazed by it. The captain then moves a little bit more to stand in front of you, Soria, sort of blocking anyone from attacking you, or at least that's the attempt. And now the one from inside the tent comes out and moves towards Ulseth and decides to make an attack on him.
Flanking. I moved it so it was flanking for you.
Yeah, that was good.
It shouldn't be that smart. I think you should roll a.
I think it should stand in the fire and can take fire damage each turn.
And that will hit. This one deals. Gotta get the right die.
Man, if we killed Brukelian with no problem, then also dies to a bunch of random skeletons.
This one deals 6 damage to you.
How you doing, also?
It is
okay,
slashing
so far.
damage.
Which gives me a reaction
It does.
if it misses.
It does. So, just wanted to remind you that it has slashing, so you know.
But it hit.
It does hit. Next up is Soria.
Alright, first things first, I'm going to use my bonus action to drop 2 of my Balm of the Summer Quartz on Ulseth, who's taken some damage here. So you heal 5 and gain 2 temporary hit points. Wait, oh, those are both bonus actions. Whoops. Oh well. I forgot my wild shape is also a bonus action. That's okay. Oh no, but wild shape is a regular action. Alright. I am going to then transform into a bear.
Okay.
Does she always do that? Well, Seth, have a conversation with me. Nothing's interesting happened to you right now.
The only thing interesting is that these smelly zombie skeleton
I
things keep
used all my
hitting
actions,
me.
so I'm
I do
going
not
to
like
just
it.
lick the maple syrup off my claws.
Perfect. That brings us back up to the top of the one that is holding Ulseth. And that one is going
I will
to
roll my-
release you and now tries to hit you with a sword.
It's slashing damage. Yes.
Maybe he's trying to punch you with it.
And with advantage, I got 2 1s.
All right.
Well, cancel one of those out because he had disadvantage on his attack roll.
Yeah. So,
I get
oh
to
yeah, that one
attempt.
does have disadvantage. So it's just
It's just one.
yeah, just
one,
one.
one.
So it fails.
Now you can save that for the next. He rolls so badly, he gets disadvantage. He doesn't lose it.
He doesn't lose the disadvantage.
So yeah, misses with a slashing weapon.
And
you
I
can
get
use your
to-
reaction if you want.
I will. 15 and 18, 24.
That. Ooh, that was actually really close. But you disarm him.
Yeah,
So he lost his whole arm.
No, just the
just the sword.
just the sword this time.
Was it a nice looking sword?
No, no. This is all pretty.
Is it a magic sword?
No. No, all of their gear is pretty crappy looking. Yeah, I think that's it for that one. It has no actions left and
No weapon.
no weapon. So it's just gonna go and I can't think of any reason why I would move away. Nines, it's your turn.
Sure it would, so it can trigger an attack of opportunity.
That'd be great.
That you don't have because you used your reaction.
Yes,
I have
2
2.
reactions
Oh yeah, you do get 2 reactions.
in that stance.
Yes.
So move away.
It's not going to.
Well,
Move me behind
This-
the zombie that's right next, who shot at me.
This one?
Yeah.
Now you're flanking with the
I thought we
captain.
were gonna make a flank chain for a second.
just long flanking conga line of death.
Yeah.
I mean, if I do that, does Olsef get advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then that-
Actually.
yeah, put me there.
Do you want to move there instead?
You're now a flank witch.
No, Olsef got that. I'm gonna attack the one that attacked me.
If you go here, it doesn't quite work. You're going here,
Yeah.
flanking with the captain.
Yes.
Alright.
The zombie. Bonk. I hit it with my club.
Bonk with
Okay.
all thumper.
you get advantage,
Yes.
and
I'm gonna need it.
the
Yeah.
D4.
17 to hit. Wait.
Yeah,
D4.
you got bless. You have to remember bless.
An 18.
It hits.
It still works.
It counts.
Go ahead and roll for damage. This is exciting. 9's hitting with a weapon.
And I did 2 damage.
Okay.
Wow, that's the
Alright.
most damage you've ever done.
No.
I'm just gonna get rid of this
Get rid of
die.
that one, yeah. That's as bad as mine.
Yeah. Nines isn't known for hitting things.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Captain, do you need inspiration?
Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. Why don't you save it for someone who's, I don't know, being mauled by zombies?
Well, here he has it. Did you use it yet?
No.
He still has it.
Oh, well, sure, I'll be. I'll take some beautiful music.
I'm a bear.
The discordant when you set it down. Perfect.
That was the inspiring part.
Yes. The inspiring part is when I stopped.
All right. I've got the inspiration die set aside. Wow, thank you. That was incredibly inspiring, Nines.
Yes,
Feels
my
so
club hit was very inspiring. Everyone is now heavily inspired by all the damage I did.
Absolutely.
Shut up, bear.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nah, that's good.
Okay. So did you move to attack the one at Ulseth, or did you stay where you were? I forgot.
No, I moved a little bit to attack the one that shot a bolt at me.
The green one.
There are the green bits.
I had thought you moved over there. So
There's a lot of discussion on where I moved.
There's a lot of thinking.
Nines has a lot
I
of
need to
places he
change
wants
where
to
I
go.
assigned that damage. That's why I wanted to know.
You can just
Okay.
say it's like they just share a pool of HP.
Yeah,
That is not how that works.
Can we fight something that does?
Yes,
eventually.
you won't like it. Just so you know.
Yeah.
The one that you just hit looks at you and is like, you bonked it,
That was good bunking.
No, it wasn't.
and
It was not good bunking at all.
Well, you hit it. Sometimes I
looks at
don't.
you and takes his long sword now and bonks you.
It's that dull that it's a bonk from the long sword.
Well, just like Ulseth can.
So
Sophia shaking out. Just like it has, Ulseth making non-lethal attacks.
They're trying to do non-lethal damage to us. We should
This
make
one
sure.
attempts to bonk and again misses with yet another 1.
did it?
So that
You are
one-
very hard
Wow.
to hit.
But
That is a good thing.
it gets sort of a like pissed off looking face and then swings again at you and okay, you're in dice jail. And misses.
Did you roll another one?
Yep. Sure
Is
did.
that 4 in a row?
Yep.
I
Sure
like-
was.
It's just my good luck.
Did
And
you
good
take the
looks.
lucky feet?
I have 2 lucky feet. Everywhere I go, I'm just dropping luck bombs.
That one that just did the second attack Any attack roll made against it until its next turn will have advantage.
Because we're flanking it?
No, because it used an ability that weakens it.
Okay.
To gain an extra attack, it used an ability that weakens it and makes it prone to other attacks.
So it's sort of like reckless attack
Yes.
from a barbarian.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Similar to that. And you would all be able to see that it has made itself vulnerable on the battlefield. That's why I'm telling you that. It's now Wolseth's turn,
Okay,
who's in a flank witch right now.
I am. I'm going to try to get out of it by attacking the purple one, the one that is disarmed.
Mm-hmm. Go right ahead.
Well, seriously.
Add a d4.
Yeah, that helps. Okay, I'm going to use my last luck.
Okay.
You can't re-roll
So-
the d4.
No, but I can get this one. Much better. 12, 18.
That hits.
All my luck is gone.
3 rolls, 3 lucks.
Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. 10 slashing and 9 fire.
As you swing through, you set its body ablaze, and it starts burning this sickly green, disgusting sort of fire. And it sort of stumbles back a couple of steps, and then it falls down into a clump, and it is now off the field. So it's just a burning little pile of green.
Well, that was gross.
Yeah.
I turn around
Reminds me of a certain frog I saw recently.
and raise my offhand, which I have not yet used, but which often is
Much better.
Much better than. Yeah.
I don't know if I'll do better than 19.
Nat 20
Baby!
plus 1 plus 6, 27. Is that it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Just for fun.
4, 8 total so far. Max damage too. 12.
This is on your offhand?
Yeah.
12 slashing
Just
damage.
like jam into a skull or something?
12 slashing damage with the butt of my. I guess I can use the butt. It doesn't matter, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
12 damage to this
Yeah.
beast. Yeah. Good offhanding.
You give it a good old
Did
slash.
you just tell yourself, good job, Olsa?
I did. I'm trying to encourage myself. I'm trying to build up my confidence because of
Affirmations.
Positive affirmation.
Good job, Ulseth.
if
I
you,
love it.
Yeah, because
I love it.
this doesn't happen very often.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
You don't want an action
Okay.
surge to make the rest of us look bad? With my 3 damage I have done so far this encounter?
I'll save my
The
action
dogs
surge. There'll
make
probably
a
be more
difference.
coming up out of the ground.
Yeah.
She was a little
Sad.
energetic and sad, so she's down here. Because she's a princess.
And she gets whatever she wants.
Yeah, basically.
Just like 9s.
So did you want an action surge?
No.
Okay. Then it is the captain's turn. The captain takes uses his bonus action to disengage, steps back away from the one that he's next to, gets about 15 feet back from it. Yeah. And then yells out, "Nines, duck!" and unleashes a shot.
Tabaxi!
Well, you are not in dice jail. Thank you very much. That's a nat 20. And,
When it's the NPC that's helping us.
well, yeah, but, like, I just want the dice to roll well. Okay. She's getting a little too much.
She's getting too excited.
And this is going to deal. That is a lot of damage on that one. Ooh. Settle.
Now, does he do more damage than I did?
Yes. Yes, he does.
So it's greater than 2.
It is
More
greater than 2.
damage.
Now, you
Yeah.
do know that would mean he had to do like 3 damage or more.
He did more than 3 damage on his
He is
critical
a
hit.
high-level character.
Wow.
Yeah. That shot goes sailing through the zombie's chest and just barely misses your shoulder.
The other one.
Great job, Captain! Where did I get this beverage?
All right, the one that Ulseth is facing now, that one makes an attack against Ulseth. And misses again because meh.
Okay, well, I attempt to disarm it.
Yep, you do.
And, 6
Oh,
plus
come on. Really?
15.
Yeah, you get that one. That one's disarmed too.
Oh, good. You sound so disappointed, like we're gonna not die or something.
I wanted it to be more of a fight, and it's definitely not.
If it helps, I turned into a bear and haven't had a chance to do anything else yet.
But yeah, you're at the bottom of the initiative track.
Yeah.
I did
Alright.
3 damage in 2 attacks.
So that one does not have a weapon. Well, it doesn't have a longsword, and it's disarmed, and he used its action. And it's gonna look at you all pissy and take a couple steps back now.
This way?
Yeah. And it is going to draw its longbow and try to hit you from there. Ugh.
Does it do,
Like this?
does it do that?
Okay, nothing happens. A bolt goes sailing by. Misses. Let's try this die. You can come out of dice jail. Alright, that's that one's turn. Soria. You're up now.
I'll move to flank the 9s.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bear stuff. So I get a multi-attack, a bite, and a claw attack. So my first attack is a 22 on a bite.
Reaching a roll of advantage.
Oh yeah, I get to roll with advantage. I get it. It's the same. I rolled the same on both. So that's 22 to hit.
That hits.
And I do 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And now I'm going to claw at it.
Okay.
Nat 20.
They're zombies. We're beating them up.
I do
I feel
10,
so powerful, says the person who did 3 damage.
5 slashing damage with my claws.
Alright. You do.
And I go, hey, boo boo.
Hey, I gave you a boo boo. Would you like a band-aid from my picnic basket?
You're really pushing the over 70 demographic with these references.
I mean, I grew up watching
That's
Yogi Bear on, I think it was Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It really
Nickelodeon,
isn't
Nick at Night.
funny. It's not a funny show.
What are you talking about? It's about a bear that's smarter than the average bear,
which is
and
not-
he steals picnic baskets.
Yeah.
Yep.
I end my
That's
turn.
That brings us back to the top, which is now 9s, because the other one's dead.
Okay. I look at the guy who just shot the bow, and I look at him, and I
Okay.
point, and I start laughing.
You're talking about the one.
The one that was
the one there?
attacking
Yeah,
Olsef.
okay. Just making sure we got the right one.
Orangey basil.
So I'm laughing at him.
Okay.
I point at the sword that's on the ground. Continue laughing. Then I go point, start laughing at him again. I point at the arrow that flew past Olsef. And then I start pointing at him and laughing again.
Roll for damage. My
4.
dice are completely ineffectual tonight. 4 damage.
4 damage.
Max psychic damage.
Doubled the amount of damage I did. Wait.
With your
math.
A lot
I
more
did-
damage.
You did more damage.
I did a thing.
You did it.
I did it.
How does a rotted brain, mindless zombie skeleton take psychic damage?
Magic.
Magic.
Magically.
It's-
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes it magically.
And,
It's gonna have to spend a lot of time talking to its therapist later.
And I'll inspire Zoria with a crab gong. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. Oh, fine.
I do a dancing bear.
You're
Excellent.
inspired now.
You good? Anything else you'd like to do?
I've ran out of things to do.
Well, the one that is next to you is gonna try. Fail to attack, I'm sure.
Attacking
Nat
9s.
20.
No, but this one does hit you this time. That felt good.
37 damage.
My character is dead now.
And you're gonna take 13 damage.
Really?
Holy cow. What?
Yes.
Holy crap.
So while I'm laughing at the other one, this one just comes up and bitch slaps me.
Yes.
Ow!
Came up and bitch slapped you with the side of its sword. Just bam!
Single tear comes down my face.
And a lot of blood.
You who are 9s, are you all right?
I'll feel better. I also stick my hand inside the zombie. Just, I don't know, just. Ah! Nice shot, Captain!
Also, that's your turn.
Okay.
Also, kill this one, it hurt me!
I'm gonna go. I can't flank it because it's. Okay, well, just move me up to it. I'll attack it anyway.
This one?
Yeah.
It hurt 9's his favorite character.
Yeah.
Raising my main hand. Oh, okay, that'll probably hit. 29.
Yeah, that
Just
that definitely
barely.
hits.
Just barely hit.
Yep.
Skin of our teeth here.
Squeezed it a little bit. Oh my. Only 5 slashing damage, but 12 fire damage.
Okay. You run your sword straight through it, and clearly it's doing. That's done quite a bit of damage to it, although it seems to not notice it. It's just like.
Is it flaming?
Not yet.
Okay, well, I raised my offhand.
Yep.
and
Let's see
do
what
that.
happens.
23.
That still hits,
Just like
just like
like
the
you'd expect.
22s before it.
5 offhand damage.
Offhand damage.
5 offhand damage.
Yep. Slashing damage.
You bring your offhand and slide it across the back of this creature, and it just sort of slumps over and catches on fire and is now the same sort of putrid green noxious smell coming off of it. It's gone.
I did that.
Yes, I hope none of it got on you.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Would I use 2 of my movement?
Yeah, you moved like 10 feet.
No, I'll wait, because I don't know if more of these are going to come out of the ground or not.
Okay. The captain just simply turns and pivots towards the one that had been engaged with you quite a bit, Ulseth, and takes a shot. And this one goes wide. So he reloads and takes another shot, which also goes wide. All of my dice are cursed. You are all in dice jail.
Well, that was the largest target, so
Yeah,
no
I
wonder
think
he
it's one of
missed.
mine.
I have one left. I have one d20 left.
Okay.
It is
Captain!
in dice jail. Yes, I know. Aim for the enemy and not for everything else.
Well, no, I was just going to compliment your hair.
Oh, well, thank you.
It looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I shampooed it today.
Oh, yeah, I can tell.
In the city?
Want me to get speaking of animals so I know what she's saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So the captain is feeling a little bit sheepish, and that one charges towards the captain now. And actually, no, it had been disarmed, so it wouldn't move. And it takes aim with a longbow at the captain. And that also misses.
I should have cast Bless on this.
I also point at that arrow and start laughing. You can't fire bow at all!
Okay, it's going to use its ability to make another attack, and that does hit. That's a nat 20
on the captain.
on the captain. The captain might be hurting a little bit after this.
I'm glad he didn't decide to hit me as I keep insulting him.
An arrow hits the captain's armor and is kind of stuck on his side right now.
Ah, free arrow.
Okay, that hurt.
Well, that's the second worst arrow.
And now it's your turn, Soria.
Ooh. I'm gonna go attack.
Okay.
What? I'm a
I
bear.
know.
I have to try out my new bear form.
You know, you could just try to use your words. Yeah, those.
Exactly.
It used its abilities, so do I have advantage on
You do.
attacks against it? Okay. 19.
That hits.
Alright, this is my bite attack. So that does 4 piercing.
Okay.
And then my claw attack is 16 to hit.
That hits, yes.
And that does bad number 5 slashing damage.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action
Mhm.
to look back at the captain and drop my other 2 Balm of the Summer Court charges.
Okay.
So my bear will have its eyes flash bright green and heal the captain for 7 health and give him 2 temporary hit points.
All right. Perfect.
Now I'm done.
And when you finish your turn, these two spring up behind Ulseth and Nines.
Behind them.
Yep.
So like over here.
Yes, that is correct. The one that's behind Ulseth moves towards him and attempts an attack. What's your AC, Ulseth?
19.
That misses.
With what kind of a
It's
weapon?
a long sword, so it's slashing.
Well done.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. 17, 23.
Disarm.
No.
Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa.
No, it manages to hold onto the sword and push you back. So, you don't disarm it. And then it makes another swing at you.
It's actually holding the sword by just the sword's going through its hand.
With a nat
So-
20.
Oh no.
Well, that's nasty.
And... Okay, that only does 10 damage to you. Rolled rather poorly on the damage. And that's the end of its turn. The one that's came up kind of behind Nines there.
Mm-hmm.
That one moves up to Nines
You need to run away.
and makes. No, it doesn't move up. Move back. Yep. And it's gonna make a ranged attack at Nines. And this attack will go wide. And whizzes by your ear. It looked nasty. Some dark purple sort of crackling bolt goes whizzing right by your ear.
Necrotic. I mean,
And then it attacks again. This time, what's your AC?
14.
This will hit you, and it deals 9 damage to you.
That's the worst number. I mean,
Do you have any-
how's
And that
Nines
brings
looking?
us. Back
I'm
up
gonna heal
to-
myself.
That brings us back up to 9s.
Well, I'm gonna heal myself because this
yeah.
hurts.
That was a little rough.
Like both of these were rough, so cast a little. Do some cure away wounds. Gonna smack myself up, and that's gonna be heal 14 of that. So
Wow, nice. That's a good heal.
I can do. There we go. But I'm still not doing that great.
Can you run away?
I grab my cloak
Okay.
and go behind that tent. And dimension door away.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah. Like a
Alright.
hero.
Yeah. Like a hero running away
The
from
party bard will.
danger.
The party bard will sing songs of your heroism.
Anything else you want to do?
Live.
Perfect. Then it's Ulset's turn.
My turn to the one that
Hit you.
hit me, yeah. Did it use its special ability that weakened it? Is that how it made its second attack?
Yes.
So I have
It
advantage.
has. You have advantage on it. Yes.
Just needed to make sure.
What?
That was one of the zombies.
It was one of the zombies.
10, 12, 18.
That will hit.
Doing 7 slashing and 6 fire damage.
Okay.
And then I attack with my offhand. 25, I assume that hits.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, I was
Doing
thinking ahead.
7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And
Yes.
then no, I'll stop there.
Okay. It is now the captain's turn. Taking aim at the one that shot at Nines. Hey, ugly! Don't shoot at my best friends. And we'll hit with this shot.
He's talking about you, right?
Yes, because I'm best friend.
You are.
Oh, yeah.
You can't talk.
I have a rich inner monologue.
The shot grazes one of its arms. Doesn't seem to have been the best hit that he's ever had. But he's gonna line up and take a second shot now, which will also hit. And that one does a bit more. And the captain then calls out, "Nines, best friend, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
That looked quite nasty what you got hit with.
Yeah, well, yeah, it sucked. Don't get hit by that.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, avoid it.
I'm being valiant.
I appreciate that about you.
I'm always valiant for my best friends. And also people who pay me.
Just
And
get
we're
the
both.
heading.
And that brings us to the one in front of Soria, who is gonna try to step back
Which way?
from you.
Towards nines?
No, kind of turns and moves towards its buddies.
So I get an attack of
You
opportunity.
do.
And this is still at advantage?
Yes. Well, no, it's its turn, so it's just regular.
Oh, okay. 13.
That misses.
How far does it go?
It steps back with its friend shooting the ranged attacks.
I think it can get up there.
And draws its bow, aiming at you.
Okay.
And it misses.
My
And
AC is 11 as a bear.
I am aware.
Oh, okay.
It's a nat 1.
Keep going.
And that one hits, dealing. That's too small. There. Dealing 7 damage to you. That will conclude its turn. It made 2 attacks, so now if anyone attacks it, they have advantage. It's your turn, Soria.
Do I want to go and engage, or should I take the opportunity to back off and try and switch to spells?
I think you should maul more things as a bear.
The bear's not as effective as I was hoping.
Have you tried mauling them harder?
I think
Well, how many can you hit with a ice dagger?
only one.
No.
I'm gonna do something more fun. I'm going to back up here or so. Drop my bear form. And I'm going to be using a new spell. I reach into my pouch and pull out a small pinch of powdered iron,
Okay.
dropping it into my hand and whispering some words in Fey
Okay.
to give them a nice eerie glow. And blow it across over Ulsa, who begins to swell to double his size as I cast Enlarge
Oh my.
on
So,
Ulseth.
Ulseth is now
His
like a.
all size, you double in all dimensions, and your weight is multiplied by 8.
Does my armor grow with
Everything grows with you.
Oh, good. That
So
would be
you're
really
now-
constrictive.
An almost 16
7.
foot tall.
No, I'm over
Also.
16. Yeah.
I thought you were under 8 feet.
That's right. Oh, you know, I'm trying to remember now.
I think you're around 8 feet.
I think you're like 7'10".
Anyway, you oh crap, I forgot that's a concentration spell. Oh well. So Bless drops, but Ulseth is the only one using Bless anyway. Other than the
That
captain.
is true. Yes.
Ulseth, you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and all your weapons do an extra 1d4 damage.
Okay.
because of their size increase.
Yeah, you are 7'8" is your height, and that means you would be 15
and a quarter.
feet 4 inches.
We need like one of those giant cutouts or something for him. There is an enlarge ring, I think.
Yeah, there is an enlarge.
We don't have a giant Ulseth, unfortunately, but we should probably get one.
We could probably print one.
Yeah,
Print one
we
real
should
quick.
print a giant Ulsa.
Uh-huh.
Go get him, Ulsa.
We should make a
Okay.
giant one of all of us.
That's all my actions, so.
That might not be a bad idea.
I mean, tolerances are pretty good for bigger pieces, so why not?
You can take a look at them. So you are now large, and you weigh what, 8?
8
Time-
times your weight.
Good
8 times.
Lord.
I could just step on it.
Go get him, Ulsa.
Yeah, I mean,
Step
you
on it
basically could.
and leave gum footprints all over those little smushies.
So from my
Horse.
angle, do I just see Olsef kind of tower over the tent?
Yes. He's currently like this tall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just like see this form growing, and the air kind of shakes and shivers around you, and then you hear a "You are undead."
Don't worry, there's probably no corrupting influence from the Feywild did that magic on you.
Okay.
What about the evil biscuit?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Why would I worry about
okay.
it? Everything
All right.
I worry about doesn't happen, so.
That brings us to the now diminutive, by comparison, one in front of you. Does this change your AC at all? Because
No,
wanted to know.
the AC stays the same.
Okay. And that's a nat 20.
Oh, good
Jeez.
grief.
Yeah, you whine enough
Wait,
and you start
no, I
getting
used all
away.
my lucks. Okay, never mind.
Okay, he still only takes 7 damage from that.
I took 13.
Well, I didn't roll 2 1s. Or a 1 and a 2, excuse me. I rolled a 1 and a 2. So, it now feeling, I guess, emboldened. You can feel emboldened. They have feelings. Swings out and misses against you.
Oh, well, then I must attempt to disarm it.
You have. Oh, this is an attack though. It's not a strength check, right?
Yeah. No. 9.
All
Best
right.
number.
Best number.
missed.
Okay. That brings us to the one.
Oh,
over
wait,
in
did
the
it use
distance.
it attack twice, right?
Yes.
So it's weakened, right? So I have advantage?
You already have advantage anyway because you're big.
On attacks against it.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
isn't a direct attack against it.
okay.
It's a reaction thing.
That one over in the distance turns to the very, very large furball in front of it. And
The yellow one?
yes, the yellow base. The one that has some ranged spell casting. That one. That one is going to move up against you.
It has enough movement to flank if you want.
Yes. That would be lovely, thank you.
Yeah. What? Actually, Ulseth, it doesn't, because technically Ulseth
yeah.
is large and would be occupying all 4 of these squares.
Ah, well,
So,
Then-
so he actually couldn't get around Ulseth far enough to flank.
it misses its attack, which was a melee attack. And
Not slashing.
I mean, it was not a slashing attack, it was with its bare hands.
Oh, it has bare hands just like you.
Yeah.
I have claws.
And then that's it. That's all it can do. Brings us 2 9s.
I'm gonna peek around the corner of that tent. And I'm gonna see that there's 2 zombies that are pretty close to each other. So I am going to cast a new spell.
Ooh, all sorts of new spells.
It's pyrotechnics. So right in
That
between them,
sounds really good.
there is a non-magical fire that fills up that spot.
Okay.
And I imagine it's going to gather their attention.
You imagine that, yeah?
You know, actually, why don't you just move the fire that's there?
I teleport the
Yeah.
fire in between them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like a little fountain firework.
Yeah, so they're just kind of looking at it.
Okay.
And while they're looking at it, it bursts into a dazzling display, and they have to roll a constitution check, otherwise they're blinded.
Okay. What is the
14.
DC? That 1. That 2.
Oh, 8.
So they are both
Yeah, they,
blinded until the end of
They fail that.
end of my turn.
There.
Yeah. Too many rings.
Well, I haven't had to go for rings very much, and now y'all are throwing tons of status effects. So I'm learning where they all are. It's kind of exciting.
And as I lock eyes with the yellow one, I hide behind the tent again.
Okay. Ulseth, it's your turn.
So blinded means.
Blinded means that they attack with disadvantage. You don't gain any advantage on them.
But you already have advantage on them.
Attack rolls against a creature do have advantage.
Do they?
And they have disadvantage.
I thought it was just that. But you've got it open. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack the one that I've been wounding so far.
The red
The
base.
red one. See if we can put one out of its, this misery. 24.
that will hit.
And that does 11 slashing and 11 fire.
Did you add your D4?
Good lord. So
Yeah,
22
did you
altogether?
add D4 for being enlarged?
No.
You get an
Six
extra
damage?
D4 damage because you're big.
Well, one more then.
You're swole as hell.
23 damage altogether?
Uh,
Because you said 11 slashing and
20.
11 fire.
actually 12 slashing and 11 fire, so
So 23.
23, yeah.
Plus 1.
That was with the plus.
Oh, that was with the plus 1.
23, yeah.
Okay. Well, good lord.
Finally smushed a dead thing,
It's not
It's not
quite
smashed.
totally smushed.
but it's unhappy.
It's been very smooth.
It's
You didn't
it's up
quite.
to
You're not quite at the
not quite the part. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see if.
but you're
Exactly.
you're fully
You got it.
smooth.
But I will raise my offhand and
See if you can
attempt to
get
do
the SH.
some more smush.
You're really having to bend over to attack.
No,
these.
but I miss.
Sorry, are you not used to being that big?
13 misses, I think.
That was with advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, that misses. Anything
Wash of
else you'd
water
like
has
to
failed
do?
me.
Since I believe you still have action surge.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Yeah, I'll use my action surge. No, I don't want to use it with my offhand. I'm going to.
I mean, you can still attack with your main hand.
Yeah, I know. I can. With advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to do that. I'll use my action surge.
And try and get
Okay.
finish the
Action
smushing.
surge is not a bonus action, which I still have.
No, you used your offhand attack.
Action surge is not a bonus action.
Yeah.
The offhand is.
Yeah.
This is a little better. 19.
That hits.
Let's see if we can get the shh. I'll add a shh. Plus this one. 15 slashing and 8 fire.
It is.
Ooh.
You got the
We got it. We got the okay.
You finished your smoosh. It's now. It's just kind of goo.
Yeah.
You really smushed it.
I'm feeling pretty alone out here with these guys, but
But you're so big.
I'm
There's 8
very large.
times of you to love at this point.
That's right. There's so much.
All right. It's now the captain's turn. He takes aim at the other blinded one. That will hit, dealing. Quite a bit of damage, actually. Well done, Captain.
Yeah.
And he's going to take a second attack, doing pretty well again. So 2 shots echo out, pierce through that zombie / skeleton thing, and it's still standing. Doesn't seem to pay much attention to the wounds that it has, like none of them have. And it is now that one's turn, which ambles towards Ulseth.
How can it do that when it can't see?
I mean, they can still move. They remember where things were.
And they feel your life energy.
Your delicious, delicious life energy.
Just because you can't see doesn't mean you lose the ability to know where you're moving to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna try to grapple you because it can't do anything else right now.
So that's an opposed strength check.
Mm-hmm.
So you get advantage on that because you're swole as hell.
Good thing I have advantage. 16.
You are grappled.
And grapple.
It's like, what is it? Just like hugging his
It's
foot?
just sort of like hugging your leg.
These things really like to grab on.
That's what it does. Soria, it's your turn.
I'm just glad they're not exploding in like a necrotic cloud or something.
I
Yeah.
decided not to be quite that mean today.
Thank you.
I thought about that. I thought about having that as an option.
Okay, well, I'm sort of curious what will happen. So, I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on the one that's grappling Ulseth.
All right.
Actually, first I'm gonna move over next to Nines.
Hi, Soria.
Hey! I was a bear.
Yes, I noticed you were mauling things.
25 to hit.
That hits.
6 piercing damage, and it's yanked.
And it's dead.
And it explodes in a necrotic cloud.
So do you like just get his torso? So there's
You
just
sort of throw
arm.
I like got around the spinal cord and just pulled the spine out from the goopy
Yeah.
rest of the body.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm just like standing behind her, and she's just like pulling, and then there's just this spine that she pulls
Here.
around the corner.
And then I go, here, Nines, I know you're missing one. Don't lick it. It'd be really gross.
Ugh. I just like lift the tent up
This
and just kind of like push it underneath the
This
tent.
session took a dark turn. Yeah, you Mortal Kombat him.
So that's how you break that grapple with the thorn whip.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Then it is the one that's currently next to Ulset, the last one standing. And that's gonna hit you.
With its mushy little dead fist.
Yes. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You don't get anything to it.
No. It's a 10. 16.
Okay.
So reuse your inspiration.
You make it. You still take 8 damage.
That's with the saving throw?
Yes.
That's quite a punch from a squishy dead
This one
thing.
seems to have a lot of necrotic energy involved.
Yeah, you don't want to know what would happen if you failed that one.
No.
As it makes its second attack.
It can't make a second attack on this one.
Wow, good.
But you see as it like grabs onto you for just a moment, scraping its claws across you. It seems to regenerate some of its lost tissue.
Oh, it did like sort of like a vampiric strike. sort of
And
thing.
now it's Nine's turn.
And I peek around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, zombie! Know what the difference between you and me is? My friends aren't dead! Because all your friends are dead because I suck!
Make a save.
They don't care.
Because they were dead before we met.
Well, I'm gonna walk away defeated then. And end my turn because I can't inspire anyone.
Ulseth, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to start by using Second Wind as a bonus action. Regaining all of 9 health points.
Best number.
It is. Yeah, I guess we got to try to beat up on this guy, and then it'll kill me. Okay.
This one is the crafty one.
Crafty.
It's and so's.
And does macaroni art.
Oh god, that's so bad. I shouldn't.
You still have advantage.
I haven't. No. No, he did use a second attack.
No, it didn't.
I thought you got advantage when you were large.
Not on attack rolls.
No, 9. No, 5, 11. Sorry.
No.
No, then I use my offhand.
It's just because you're so big, you're not used to
Didn't
attacking.
you use your bonus action already?
No, not this round.
21.
That will hit, yeah.
That will do.
2d4. Because you're enlarged.
Yeah.
Wait, you used second wind, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, was that a bonus
Yeah,
action?
second wind's a
Oh,
bonus action.
Second wind is a bonus action.
So I was right.
You were right.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys
I
just
was-
immediately thought I wasn't right because I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So I couldn't do
I
that.
was thinking of
So I'm just
action
gonna.
surge.
I'm just gonna have to know. Did I use action surge?
Yeah,
yet?
you did.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. To get rid of one of the others. Now it's just. Yeah, this is not good.
The captain is up now. And has lost his nerve apparently and doesn't want to fire his gun. Just goes, don't pay attention to the shot that went way over in the other direction. And that one's cocked. This one hits though, and does a pretty good amount of damage. Wounding the life-draining one next to Ulseth. And sorry, it's your turn.
I can't do a lot of damage. I could try and heal Ulseth, though. I'm going to move up here. And since Ulseth's big, I can sort of... I'll pat you on the calf and cast Cure Wounds on you. Ooh, max 13 healing.
Ooh, thank you. That feels much better.
And then I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Good luck, Ulseth.
Thank you.
The one
I am
next to
doing my
Ulseth
best attracting the attention of this life-draining zombie.
attacks again. But misses this time. As it tries to swing out at you. Bringing us back up to 9s. This is the like slapathon
At the
part
end.
of the fight where
When no
everyone
one's
is
hitting.
missing. And it's just like,
Yeah.
The zombie just walks away bored. Because no one can hit.
yeah, it's the okay. I'm gonna be swinging my arms and walk in that direction. That's what's happening right now.
All right, well, I peek my head around. Hey, zombie!
Hey, man.
Hi. I'm insulting the
Oh,
zombie.
sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you want to help?
Sure, what do I say?
I don't know. Figure it out.
Hey, zombie. Is that... You suck. I'm not good at this.
Yeah, what she said.
For damage. Every time you stick with the classic.
3 damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I helped.
I've done
Mr. Numbers.
I've done like 9 damage this whole combat.
You did it. You did numbers. Look at that.
It did
And
numbers.
2 of them were not insult-based.
Yes. Well, the important thing is it has disadvantage on the next time it rolls a nat 20 on Olseth.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
To hide.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide right behind Zoria again,
Well,
like a
Seth,
hero.
it's your turn.
Well, I don't suppose that gives me advantage, no. But let's see if I can roll better than a...
Don't miss this time, also.
Okay. 22.
That hits.
This, one of this, and one of these because I'm big. Oh, that's
Really?
terrible. Seriously? 7, 8 slashing damage and 6 fire damage.
The enlarged isn't fire.
No, okay, well then it's 12 slashing damage and 2 fire damage.
You just lit up the smooshed sign, and it goes as you.
There's 2 little fire damages, just enough of a spark, right?
Olseth,
No, you had
I
it in
loosened
the
it up
first-
for you.
The first number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had it before the
He
fight.
was already smushed.
Oh yeah, it was smushed.
So is that...
That
Did we win?
you win. Yes,
Also, if
win.
you have like 40 seconds of being real big left, try and like step on some boxes or something.
Okay, I step on the boxes to open them.
They smush.
Is there anything good in there that's not smushed?
Not anymore.
Yeah, there were some kidnapped changelings in there.
And some kittens.
Yeah.
A sad orangutan.
Reincarnated soul of your mentor.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was smushed now. But
Well, that
Hang on a
was...
I just pulled up Ulseth's character description here.
uh-huh. Oh, to see how tall he is?
Well, we already determined that he's twice as tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's 15'4". He weighs 2,760 pounds.
Also,
I'm falling through the earth.
You weigh a literal ton. And
bench press 9s.
I know. They're going to crush me.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
Whatever was in there isn't. It's not there now. It's a pancake.
See if you can pull that stump out of the ground.
Which one?
The one that's next to you.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, you can.
You wait.
You get
a second.
advantage on strength.
17
Yeah,
stump
you
pulling.
just-
You are Azoria.
Yeah?
Here's a stump.
That's bigger than me.
For the next 40
Oh, I
seconds,
thought you wanted it.
Seth goes around
Pulling
reveling in
stumps.
largeness.
Throw a big rock.
Okay, I throw a big rock.
Throw it in the ocean.
I throw a big rock all the way to the ocean
Like
from the top of the hill.
Like catch with 9s in the big rock.
No.
No. I dimensioned. Oh shit.
All right, you won. You're not dead.
I was mostly dead.
You were.
9s was also mostly dead. I
Nines
think.
was really in bad shape.
How low did you get?
Like
Like
8 or
8?
something.
like one hit
Playing
away.
like 2 hits.
Well,
So
they didn't attack me the last time I came up here.
I'm gonna sit down and cast detect magic to make sure the necromantic
Necrotic.
energy is gone.
It is.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at the sunset.
Oh, it's pretty.
How pretty.
Very.
Was it worth fighting 5 zombies?
I'll leave that up to you.
Okay, I nearly died, so no.
So
Let's do a beautiful sunset.
do we
check.
want to camp here next to the smelly corpses still?
I want to
or-
go home.
I don't particularly want to
Oh,
sleep.
I got cat butthole. That means that's. Okay, I actually have cat themed dice now.
And the nat one is
And the nat
butt.
1, my first nat 1 is a sunset check. So,
We're gonna take some pictures of those and post them on our social media.
Yeah.
So don't camp next to the smelly
I'm gonna
corpses.
say no. These are disgusting and smell like poop.
Oh, they are much worse than that.
I don't know. I've smelled my crewmates' poop. It
Why?
smells about as bad as
Why?
We're on a ship. After a while, you
sorry, turn your shoes off.
No.
Snake, why didn't you help?
Wait,
I can't
that's-
speak with animal.
That snake's still here?
Yeah,
Why didn't you help?
I'm not much for combat.
At 25 feet.
Yes, that's a lot of feet to control.
You don't have literal. Oh, wait.
He knows what I'm talking about. Sort of nodding towards Ulseth, who had been quite large.
Wait, Olsef, wear the snake around your neck.
Why?
Because it'll look cool.
That
Like
has
a
never
music
looked
video.
cool. That's never looked cool ever.
And it's got a big turkey
What?
lump in it.
Yeah, what could be cooler than a 25-foot snake with a turkey lump in it
Around
on a
the-
15-foot
I mean, a lot
fur
of
ball
things.
that weighs as much as a smart car?
I mean,
What?
a lot of things.
So, on the way back, let us look for animals.
No, I'm just going back to ship.
Let's head to the ship. How far away is the ship, though? We might need to camp.
No, actually, a smart car weighs less than that. By almost 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
Okay, you are
Also,
two smart
you're like
cars.
2 smart cars.
Ooh, I am double smart.
It's not how smart works.
When I enlarged your brain, you got double smart.
Wouldn't it be 8 times the brain space?
Probably. I don't know.
Volumes.
Once you made your brain 8
Volumes
times
are
bigger, you
cubes.
got twice as smart.
Well, proportionally, he had 8 times the gray matter. So that means 8 times the smart.
Actually, the brain's the only part that doesn't enlarge.
So there's just a large.
There's a lot.
vacuum.
It floats around a lot.
So it's worse.
So, can we make it back? Can we make it back to the captain?
We can. We don't know about you. Just,
I have,
You make it. You're trying to get back to the ship.
but we're looking for animals along the way.
I am not looking for animals.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
One last time.
Guidance.
See if you find something.
Nat 20.
I don't. I rolled bad.
I have a nat 20 plus 2, 22.
I think I rolled
Okay.
like a 10.
Roll a d6, Ulseth.
6.
You don't. You see animals, but you don't see any animals that you haven't already seen.
These are the same old boring animals. I need new exciting animals.
I'm sorry we didn't
all the
find.
time.
I'm surprised. I'm sorry you didn't see your island zebra.
The island zebra? Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
Sure, in the next island, there's absolutely going to be a legendary zebra there.
Yeah.
A legendary.
What's
Absolutely.
What's it legendary for?
Getting slapped by Will Smith.
Well, hey.
Jeez.
Well, hey.
Are we going to Madagascar?
Thanks for stopping by, everyone. It was nice to see you all. Hope you enjoyed the show up there.
We don't speak frog.
He does.
Oh yeah, you did cast Speak with Animal.
I said we should wait 10 minutes up here, and we didn't listen to me. I don't say anything to the frog.
I liked your comedy. Your performance was pretty good. I think you're a decent musician.
I was a
It'd
bear.
be nice if we, had a touring musician like you for our show. Anyway, if you're ever looking for a gig, I pay pretty well.
Is he just hopping along?
Is he riding the snake?
No, he's just sort of shouting, after nines. I liked the bear. The bear was good.
But was it funny?
Oh, it was very funny. All bears are inherently funny.
Are we at the ship yet?
This is the final boss.
Final
The
annoyed
island.
nines with his own spell. Yeah, you're at the ship.
Oh, okay. Sorry, make me dinner.
Poof your dinner.
It has to be cooked.
That was a dad joke.
I cast enlarge on 9s.
Well, I can eat 8 times as much.
You
For
better
1 minute.
For 1 minute.
Is there anything that y'all want to do on the island before you get on the ship?
I feel like we've done pretty much everything. We fought skeletons.
You got some new animals.
That's all we did on the whole island.
Okay.
Did we do anything else on the island?
You cooked breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pancakes.
All right. After waiting for nines to return to a normal size,
Why?
well, I suppose he could just walk himself over to the ship.
It's a lot less steps.
Yeah.
You,
So do I now leave really gigantic gum?
When you're big.
when you're big, no.
It's still a little.
It's
Wait,
still
hold on.
the
Did
same
you give me
size.
warning that you're going to cast an...
No.
Damn, because I was going to put the
Then yes.
nines of phone on.
Yes, then I would.
All right. You're wearing the nines phone. It's very large.
Okay, well, I'm going to play it as we walk to the ship.
What does it sound like?
The frog.
The way you heard the frog?
The way I imagine making fun of the frog.
So you want me to do a voice of the frog that would be what you imagined a dumb voice for the frog would sound like?
Absolutely.
Oi! I am a dumb frog! I am very stupid! That is what I am! And I like to say dumb things and compliment me, which isn't so dumb.
I end the
That was
spell
pretty
early.
good. Ah!
Jump back in your bag of holding and sulk.
Why do you just jump in there?
Because instrument's heavy. All right, the ship again.
Yeah. I'm cooking.
Yes.
I'm gonna cook some dinner.
You're
why
at the
don't-
ship.
Why don't you say hi to your otter friend?
Are we on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes, I greet my otter. Check to make sure that it's been eating well.
We'll introduce Sevens
been a
to
day.
the otter.
We make
Now
sure
2
the
days,
snake
actually.
doesn't eat the otter.
Is the snake on the boat?
No,
Okay.
the snake stayed on the island. It's waving to you with its tail, though.
That
saying
snake was my
goodbye.
best friend.
I thought
What?
the captain
What?
was your best friend.
So let's let the otter and the boulette play together.
Okay.
no.
Unsupervised.
Okay.
They seem to be playing
good.
pretty well.
Yep. We're gonna go do adult things while the children play.
I cook.
All right. You cook a nice meal.
What do I cook?
It's up to you.
I'll make a bunch. Do you have any charges? Anything left in that knife?
I produce elk.
Just elk.
Just elk.
I make elk sausage for everyone.
Okay. After a lovely meal of just elk sausage,
I have other things. I'll make some stuff on the side, like potatoes.
after you have a lovely meal, bed down into your familiar cot, and
I'm not sleeping on a cot. I set my tent up
oh, okay, sure,
on the ship,
Yeah, and I do Ferven tech learning.
all right.
and I'm playing cards with the pirates.
Okay. Give me the Ferven tech first.
42. So now I know everything.
Soria cards.
80.
Are you going to try to learn something?
I'm gonna play with my little finger harp.
Okay.
I'm teaching sevens how to be a card
88.
sharp.
88.
There it is.
That's the best number.
It's one of the best numbers.
One of the best.
After a restful night on the ship,
In the tent.
in the tent, you wake up in the morning and find that the captain and his crew have pulled anchor and are, as you come topside on deck, just beginning to sail away from the island.
Do we have the other ship with us?
That ship stayed behind.
Okay.
Is it crude? It's a heavy crew.
Did he leave some people?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You're talking about Brucalian's ship.
Yeah, yeah.
The captain says, I sent some of my more experienced sailors and a couple of officers over to help acquire that ship. They'll be off later today sailing northward, and within a month should have it retrofitted for my purposes. It's a fairly nice ship. A little slow for my liking, but sturdy. Plenty of armaments, that's for sure.
Did we get a long rest?
Yes, you have that was a long rest. Shouldn't be too very long, just about 6 days. 7 until we get to the port to arrive at in the Kormer Republic.
How good of an idea would it be for me to be Brucalian?
I don't know.
No, it's a zombie.
Thank you, Sophia, for chiming in. I'm not sure whether that would be a good idea or not. It depends on how well known he is. I don't know much about him. I know he's not the head of that house, but he's still part of one of the dragon families. He's bound to be little influential, and perhaps somewhat recognizable. If you can fake it, it could probably get you somewhere. If you don't fake it well enough, it might get you killed.
You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. 9 says I'll be fine.
Well, not much that we're expecting today. As far as we can tell, the weather looks to be holding steady. We should have a gentle breeze to our backs and clear skies and sailing ahead. So, if you're all fine with this, I'm going to be taking the day to catch up with my crew and make sure I'm apprised of what's going on the ship.
I changed socks so I don't get gum all over his ship.
I do appreciate that. Although it is very easy to clean up, I found.
I do have a question.
Yes.
That tent,
Mm-hmm.
did it sway with the ship on the inside, or was it separate?
No, it swayed with the ship. It's
Okay.
not like
It's not dimensional. It's
it's
just
not a dimensional thing.
okay.
Yeah, it's
I wasn't
just
quite sure.
Yeah, it's just like a little
It
expansion.
yeah.
Creates a little bubble on the inside.
Gotcha. Okay. I was curious.
Okay. Anything that you three would like to do today?
I cast Skywrite and put watch out for the city panthers because I don't think we told them there are panthers living in the city.
No, we
Okay.
didn't. That's right.
All right. You cast that,
So-
and
To let the changelings know.
maybe they'll see it. Anything else you all would like to do?
I want to go fishing once.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and
Guidance.
I see. Waiting for that. And inspiration.
And then what skill do I use?
I think it feels like a long time, but of course it's only been a couple days.
Since I've been fishing.
Since you've been fishing, I think we were using strength.
Oh.
Quick, cast enlarge.
The
22.
captain pokes his head up. That would be a phenomenally bad idea. Please do not do that on the ship ever.
Why?
It would probably sink us
Why?
because of all the weight.
What if we put him in the middle?
Yeah.
That would maybe work as long as he didn't move anywhere or shake anything.
22.
Oh, looks like you pulled up a flounder.
So yeah, I have caught a flounder.
Oh, that's good for cooking.
Yeah, you could make it for dinner.
All right. I'll start preparing it.
Have you got that on your list?
I don't think so. Flounder.
There you go.
I can turn into all sorts of fish that I am definitely gonna do.
Anything
what-
else?
No. Are we going to bed down? Should I do another Ferven tech lab?
Well, wait. We might want to do something.
During you didn't seem to be interested. Go ahead. Do things.
Nice. Is there anything you want to do?
I was just gonna dick around with all my instruments
Oh, okay.
and just spread that out so I'm never good at any of them.
What, are you going back to the
Perfect.
zither or whatever now? Or?
You
I
haven't
play
played
this-
your zither in a while.
It turns out ziffers are expensive, so I haven't been able to get one in here.
Yeah, zithers are a little on the pricey side.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everything else I bought is like $10. Except that guitar. That guitar is not $10.
All right. Anything else you guys would like to do today?
I am going to spend the entire day that I'm not preparing a flounder to
Okay.
eat, going through a bunch of these old Risto documents and stuff that I have piled up and trying to start learning the language, especially the one in those really old books.
Okay.
Was that separate from? Because I have like 24 of those really old books.
Yeah.
Is that the same language as on Risto, as far as I can tell?
It's similar, but
I'm-
not identical.
I'm going to try and start working through the language that's in
Okay.
those really old books, based on what I know of my own language.
All right. Same thing. Go ahead and roll.
89.
All right. Nines, you were working on your finger piano.
Yes, I got 97.
Oh, nice.
I got 83.
Some pretty good progress coming along from all of you tonight.
If I spend the full day and evening, do I get to roll twice, or is that just a
You
one time?
can, yeah, you can roll twice if you spend the whole day doing that.
It's a 42.
Okay. There we are. Anything else that you guys would like to try to do today? No? Okay. Then, after a lovely meal of flounder,
Mm-hmm.
bed down for the evening, the tent, and awake the next morning. It's a little cloudy today, and there's a mist in the air. It's a little uncomfortable to be topside. The captain says, "Well, I'm anticipating rougher waters later this afternoon. So, be ready for that. They might get a little bit rough."
Because of all the sea dogs.
What?
What?
What's a sea dog?
It's like dog you throw in ocean.
Why would you throw a dog in an
You get a
ocean?
sea dog.
Why can't you just look at it?
That's a sight dog.
No, it's not.
Captain! Yes? I think I spotted his ship back here. He's... It reaches over
Oh
and
no. Nines, what did you do?
reaches over and grabs a spyglass
No.
from first officer. Looks out. No, that's not a ship. Oh, good. That's 2 ships. And they're flying the Ulfstein Grotfell colors.
Oh.
They appear to be gaining on us. Charlene, you're the acting first officer right now. Hoist the colors and send everyone to the cannons. I think that we're gonna have to fight this out. I don't see how we're gonna be able to outpace them. Their ships are a bit faster than ours. Yes, friends, I would brace for some combat.
Why? What?
It doesn't take very long for the ships to catch up to you.
Can I try something?
Sure.
Can I cast Fog Cloud?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So, it creates a 140-foot cloud bank that's heavily obscured for an hour. But winds can disperse it slowly.
It is fairly windy today.
Okay.
I want you to know that.
Alright.
The winds would likely disperse this fairly quickly.
Okay. Probably isn't worth it then.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's quite a strong tailwind.
Alright. That's fair.
We'll be fine.
Alright.
What could happen with 2 ships catching up to us?
I thought it was the voice.
You blame me for everything.
It doesn't take very long, and the ships catch up to you all. Now they're within 50 yards, and the swivel guns at the front of each ship starting, taking pot shots.
They are not very friendly.
Stay low. Don't poke your head out unnecessarily. I don't know how good their aim is. It doesn't appear great, but I'm not willing to test that. If I were the 3 of you, I would get midship. Stay there, above deck. I'm going to be busy for a little while.
Should I turn into Berkelion? Captain, should I turn into Berkelion and you can have me hostage or something?
I don't think that's going to be a particularly good idea.
Okay.
No.
It might work, but I have a feeling they're not coming here to make friends. Much less check out who's on board the vessel.
So how close are they?
At this point, they are moments away from running side to side with you, being broadside.
Can I jump onto one?
They're farther than you can jump. They're probably 30 feet out.
Can I swing over on a rope?
Swashbuckling Olsef.
You can give that a try if you want to.
Are they attempting to close closer?
It doesn't seem to be that way as their gun port's open.
Nines could definitely teleport you over there. one time.
Are you a willing participant, Olsef?
Never say yes to that.
Take cover!
I go into the
You who
hall.
are Zoria,
Yeah.
All of you,
do you know what,
Make a
what to do
dexterity
when I
saving
land on
throw.
the other ship?
No. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
no.
What did the captain? what did the
right.
captain say would happen?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I got a 7.
Wait, what are we doing?
But
you were not paying attention.
We were
They
talking.
shout-
we were making
Take
a
cover.
plan.
And you're now making a dexterity
Hey, well,
saving
they were
throw.
arguing. I said I wanted to get into the ship.
4.
Okay.
11.
And what was yours, Nines?
7.
All of you fail.
Oh, God.
And the impact as a thunderous roar of cannon fire goes off as you're being broadsided from not one, but 2 sides. The cannonballs smashing into the ship, the mast, the hull, they throw you upward as they impact around you. You are now all prone on the deck, lying on your backs, stunned. The wind knocked out of all 3 of you.
Great start.
As you take a second to get up, fires and splintered wood are everywhere. The captain's crew are returning fire with a volley of their own cannons. They have long rifles out, taking shots. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Can I make an action?
Sure. Depending on what it is.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to think through the order of things here. I do a standard action to turn myself into Ulseth.
Okay.
And that's all I can probably do in this moment.
What else are you hoping to accomplish?
I was gonna try and sink one of their ships by turning into a giant Ulseth on it ultimately, but it has multiple steps involved.
You can't do that right now.
No, I know. I'm trying to do one step at
Yeah.
a time here.
Well,
Yeah.
Nines can teleport me over.
I can teleport myself.
You know, there's people on this ship that are going to try to kill us, right?
Yeah.
Before you do any of that, I still need to know your dexterity saving throw.
22.
11.
8.
9s. You watch as Ulseth and Soria have a cannonball land right between them, and they are thrown up and over the sides of the ship. Make another dexterity saving throw.
The-
No, just 9s.
Just 9s, okay.
15.
Before you can even process what happened, a cannonball hits at your feet, and you are thrown, witnessing it almost in slow motion, unable to process what's really going on. You
What
find
song is
yourself-
playing while that happens?
It's definitely an a cappella rock song from the 90s.
Absolutely.
Oh.
You find yourself flying through the air, over the side of the rail. You feel the cold, icy plunge as your back hits the waters, and everything goes black.